Tavern of Worlds. This is our official one-shot. It's going to be a kind of a touch point and a setup for how the Tavern of Worlds runs as a hub of interdimensional and time travel for many different varieties of characters and places to experience. So thankfully, you have some wonderful individuals who have helped us kind of jump in to run up our first one-shot to get a feel for everything. So first off, though, to touch base on some of the players, I'm going to go with the DMs running first. My name is Lore, so I'm going to be one of the council members that you'll be interacting with. So if you have any questions or concerns, Lore is all about stories, but you'll get into that more later. If you'd like to introduce yourself, Zima, please, you are next.
So I am Zima, the rogue storyteller. That's about all I have to say about that.
We'll get into a lot more of it later.
Yeah. Zima of many voices.
Yeah, Malice, if you'd like a little blurb about yourself.
I am Malice, also a rogue. Honestly, I like to keep to myself as my character, so there's not a whole lot to say.
Deal.
Man, you guys sure are a talkative bunch.
I know. We have a whole bunch of rogues as DMs. I guess that's just what you get.
Yeah, and I was going to ask Arma. Okay, he's back now. Arma, anything you'd like to introduce yourself?
Talkative of the group. I'm also charming warlock, if you will, patron of all. But I would have done the opening blurb, but I was stuffing my face. So Arma's kind of a bit of a foodie as well.
In real life and also character. All right, so also joining us are going to be our characters. So once again, they are more than welcome to share as much as they like or play close to the chest because these characters might be showing up in other versions of our adventures. So we'll start with first. Would you guys like to be character names or player names first? So I don't give anything away.
Yes, player names.
Okay, perfect. So then we'll go with actually Grandma. Do you have anything you'd like to say about Grandma?
Wait, did I say I said player names, not character names?
Okay, Sunbun is also playing a character named Grandma.
Ah, hi, I'm Sunbun. I almost dropped my laptop. I'm playing Grandma. She's been lost in the astral sea for unknown millennia years. But she's here now for whatever reason. And she has cookies.
Perfect. Then moving on, so touching base, Ashley is also going to be playing, well, one of our characters. I don't want to take away the excitement of the name, so Ashley, please. Also, Zima, can you transition your map over to what the players are looking at?
Yeah, because the players are currently still looking at a buff, shirtless owl bear.
Sorry, I'm managing a lot of things at the same time right now.
Not on that one either. We're in the buff, shirtless one.
Why is that where we are?
There we go.
Why
is that our starting scene?
Yeah, there we go.
That's our holding page. Don't mind that. So Ashley,
sorry that our holding page.
Oh my gosh.
Our holding
named
page.
Moira Nimblefoot of the Badgerback clan, and she is accompanied by her badger named Morpheus, also named, with both of us have the nickname of Mo, so you can just call us Mo. And
plural Mo.
So let's go.
Let's go.
Those are the Mo's.
Yeah. Well, is it Mo and Mo and Mo, or like they are Mo? It is a singular word.
We are Mo.
Okay, we are Mo.
Like
Mo Schmo.
Yeah, we are Mo.
I was thinking more like Venom.
Oh, we are Venom. Oh, that's right, because it's a symbiont. But so also we have Mish playing one of our other characters. Mish, please.
So I'm doing Fia today. Fia is a part of a traveling circus. Her whole goal is just to have fun, do some fun competitions, get stronger. She has a bunch of tattoos, but her favorite is a good potato with some butt cheeks for hot potato right on her forearm. So lots of good pun tattoos.
Great, hot potato. Fantastic. Nice. All right, and then finally, our last player is going to be Nap Time Hero. Nap Time Hero.
I am Brotha. The only apparent thing of Brotha is that he is a muscular, large, hairy human.
Hint, hint. I love it. Okay, perfect. Then we will dive in. So, unless anyone has any other questions or things they'd like to add about their characters.
Just personally, currently sick with COVID, so this is fun.
So, COVID D&D. Hey, it's a good
Both
way to.
Winter and I.
So you heard it here first. D&D cures COVID.
That's right.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's not.
Winter.
See an actual doctor, people.
I wish.
Winter's been running a campaign with COVID, and he's like, it has not cured me one moment. All right, so to get started, a point in time is infinite and infinitesimal. The layers of our worlds and reality shift and tear at each other as if in constant flux. You have always been and have never existed, and are now. The Tavern of Worlds sits in the cusp of all things and the entropy of the universe. Four beings across all time and space feel a pull and rip. Stephen Hawking postulated that at the center of a black hole, a point of all matter is coalesced and controlled by a massive pressure of gravity and time dilation. For these four, who have no idea who the hell Stephen Hawking is, this is an apt analogy as their entire existence is forced through a sieve. Transition time, yay.
Yay!
As sense returns through each of these, they find themselves in what appears to be a tavern. Creatures familiar, aliens, and even an actual alien sit and converse. None seem to pay any mind to the appearance of four new individuals in the tavern. Except one. A miniature skeleton peeks over the bar, without lips or even flesh. It is amazing that you see him smiling at you.
Oh,
I'm just gonna pop in. My hand is still in a jug, and I kind of slowly bring it out of the jug, and I pull out my what's it called? I wasn't ready.
it's like the never-ending scarves tied together.
I pull out my pipe of smoke monsters and just start smoking it.
I knew I shouldn't have drank that tea last night. There was something in it.
Grandma turns around very slowly as she straightens up with a pan, a warm pan, and oven mitts on. The pan has cookies on it. She's like, oh, this is very reminiscent of that one time all those years ago. I see
Bertha,
Fidget.
want door open.
The skeleton, seen as the confusion floats across, starts to wave his small, delicately boned hand at you. Hello, new friends. Please, please, before we start trying doors or before the confusion implodes any minds, I'd like to say a few words to kind of make sense of what you see around you.
The skeleton's talking.
You look a little thin there. You need some big meat on your bones. Here, let Grandma give you some cookies.
I'm gonna touch the mask charm and then make myself look just like the bony figure.
Ooh.
Grandma's gonna start shuffling.
Well, I thought you looked nice before you arrived, but I have to admit, you turn a handsome figure.
Family! It's my father's birthday as well.
Happy birthday, Sunbun's dad.
Hola, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Sunbun Dad.
Eh.
I thought you were saying that too. The two characters, Alien and
Come on, Grandma, stop bothering the aliens.
There was
Grandma,
definitely
no.
something in my tea if I forgot my own dad's birthday.
So welcome, new denizens. I see you are being pulled here through many different means. It's something that happens. You'll get used to it. Layers of reality, time warping, yada yada. It's the tavern as it is. But if you are here now, that means you have been brought here for a reason, or hopefully multiple reasons. I have to admit, I might have met you before, or will meet you, or have never met you. But my name's Lore, just in case. I think you all are might a bit confused. Are there any questions I could answer for you? Or, if you'd like, you can introduce yourselves to some of the other individuals in the area.
How leave?
That is an excellent question. As I said, you have all been brought here most likely for a reason, or reasons, not that we're quite aware of at times. You have 5 doors around you in this tavern. Each lead to different other worlds, meant to shape and mold maybe the future events of your lives. So you would just have to choose one of the doors and see where it takes you. But be warned, all 4 of you have to choose the same door, or they won't work.
I'm just gonna scoot myself closer and closer to Grandma. Okay, I'll just go with the old lady.
Oh dear, would you like a cookie? I have plenty. There's a second batch in the oven back at the old place. You see, I was wandering there for a few days, and I came across this campsite. The campsite was burned out, but right in the center.
Can't even get through it all.
The center was what?
Right in the center was the smallest little grasshopper, and I looked at the grasshopper, and he looked back, and he said, "Hello, my name is Frederick." Now, Frederick was a very nice grasshopper. We had a very lovely conversation. But he also said, "Hey, just so you know, I'm very high in protein. And so if you'd ever need to, you can have one of my legs."
I'm gonna back away from the
cookies. She just keeps rambling like.
Yeah, your grandma might not have been the best choice to hang around. Also, Mish, or sorry, Fia, since this is your first time, remember to move your token on the screen so we get a feel for where you're actually at on the map.
You're right there.
So, as Grandma and Fia sit close, they notice the 2 denizens sitting at the table. One appears, what they don't know, is an alien, and the other, who they wouldn't know, is Achilles, brought together through the twists and twirls of time. They're speaking about such things as luxuries of life, the future of existence, and Achilles really lamenting about his heel problem.
You should probably get it healed.
Grandma is struck with 50 damage from saying bad puns.
The little sanity I had left.
What's this board I'm at?
Brotha. Brotha approaches a board. It seems to be a listing of jobs across the known universe. You've seen standing next to you a small robot. Sounds, who is very pessimistic and very, kind of dour. It sounds like an individual you might recognize as Alan Rickman,
Hey.
if you knew who Alan Rickman was.
Brotha, no.
Brother, no.
It's okay, sad robot.
Many job here?
The robot turns and looks at you, his eyes flash, and then one long, mournful sigh. No, jobs are always here. We never get them done, and robots don't get paid.
The
Sucks.
existential crisis Alan Rickman bot.
Okay, what sort of jobs are there? Well, wait, what languages are they even in? Can I read them?
Most of them no, though you would probably see one that you can read.
And you read.
Yes?
I like that question. Yes.
It just depends on what it is, I guess.
I could read picture books.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the one that I can read, I guess. See what it says.
So one of the notes on the board speaks in common. It is a notation looking for adventurers to cross what is known as the Pale. It is looking to be a second or third expedition, or the third expedition to go against these waters. It does not make it seem like you will survive.
Sound good to Brotha.
Aren't we supposed to choose some doors? Granny says while handing out cookies to various patrons.
Bony man
No, thank you.
says doors. You know doors? Not Bony man?
Before I take a drink of whatever is in this jug of probably pain, I should mention about the doors, something to touch base on. There are 4 upstairs, 4 that will lead you to worlds. Worlds where you will meet some members of the tavern. There is one that is leading out. I should preface the one leaving out from where you came in is a door that will essentially lead to your own death and utter demise. It is not I do not suggest it, but if you have a death wish, just as a note.
What are the other options, dearie? Would you like a cookie? You're looking a little thin.
I might as well take a cookie if I'm going to drink whatever this small gnome is going to give me. But the doors upstairs are nondescript. That is intentionally made that way, for it is you are traveling through worlds you might never see again or might never know. So it is happenstance and fate that will lead you to which ones you would like to go to.
I think we should play a good old-fashioned game. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Whoever wins picks the door.
I picked door.
Oh, let's play a card game. It's been forever since I've played a good card
Come
game.
to door. We will go through this one.
Oh. You know, you shouldn't be too hasty there, young man.
That was
You never know. Gosh, I forgot to look up, like, sayings about things. What was
Like
they're saying
idioms and
about
expressions?
Yeah, idioms.
Nice.
I forgot to look up idioms. Two in the hand, one in the bush. Don't eat before you swim. You'll get leg cramps if you choose too soon.
Brotha wants leave. Sooner we finish, sooner Brotha leave.
Also, Ashley's been muted this whole time. Did you know that you're
both-
on purpose? Okay.
I was
Both Ash
talking
and
in the
Mish.
real room.
Both are muted. Oh. No,
Ashley's pouring mayo on Lore at the moment.
Sorry,
Yeah.
IRL is not allowed now.
I played a prank, first prank of the tavern.
Disgusting!
You got a cookie and mayo.
A mayo cookie, gross.
Guess Grandma's gonna fly up to the
What the
slowly
fuck?
with her tray of cookies.
Does Grandma have anything like Grandma jewelry or shinies on her?
Not really, no. Unlike the picture, she doesn't have a.
Okay.
She
Then
doesn't have
she's
jewelry.
not attacked by Fidget as she flies by.
She is a fairy. Yay, Fidget! Attacked by my own character. It seems fitting.
Where tiny person?
Mo, are you still in the form of Lore?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn back because I saw Healy in that corner and I'm gonna yell, "You're the one that brought the badgers to my village!"
As you approach the corner, even though yelling, you see 4 individuals in rapt conversation.
What do
Zima.
you mean I can't do this?
We'll get back to that in just a moment. All right, so Healy, you're sticking your head into a barrel of fish and casting Speak with Animals. All right.
But yeah.
The fish begins screaming.
Calm down.
They continue screaming.
Fine. I'm gonna throw the fish back in the bucket, run to the side of the ship, and jump in the water.
But all in all,
Wait, this is the different game.
Zima and the rest of the people in this game are too enraptured in the game that they're playing, and Zima with his storytelling to notice you walk up.
I should have rethought this. Am I gonna have to play Healy and myself?
No. Hopefully not.
So,
Fantastic.
but as he says, they go back into their game and they are no more aware of you than as if a fly was on a wall.
Okay, fine. She's like, fine. I'm gonna show you one of the offspring from the badgers you brought to my village. And I point at Mo.
Still nothing.
Still too enraptured.
Okay. Walk slowly away.
Tiny person! Come to door!
Which tiny person?
The one that not at door.
The one without the cookies.
Okay.
So to preface, before you guys, do you all choose the first door on the left?
I guess so.
Mhm.
It's the
Hey, big
first
guy.
one we see.
The first one we see. So,
Door.
Your intelligence is 19. Oh no, wait, who has the 19 intelligence? Yeah, that's. Yeah.
okay, a little out of character.
Mine's
That's
8.
fine.
Like, you know what a door is.
Well, I was busy pranking to know what's going on.
Quit your metagame.
Yeah, your metagaming is not welcome here. As the 4 of you approach and agree to open the door, Brotha reaches out firmly and probably very angrily and smashes it open. What they see is...
I firmly open it. I don't smash it.
Okay, fine. Firmly open it. It very strongly and says what not.
Firmly
It
grasp
is-
it.
A room, as if nothing's changed. Except a moment later, They are brought to what appears to be another location.
Oh, dun dun dun. And music track.
Nothing good happens in secondary locations.
What about
you-
tertiary locations?
As
Just
you
assume
enter-
that anytime you move Brotha suddenly, he just gets very confused and afraid.
As you
It's like
enter
motion
in,
sickness. She's gonna start throwing up.
as you enter
Okay,
in,
big guy.
you hear an echo through the room of a grandfather clock. And somewhat lit in front of you lies the interior of a Victorian-esque mansion. You see on the walls some paintings. On the left, a woman with crimson red hair, and on the right, painting of what appears to be a man riding a horse. Next to the painting on your right, you also see a table with a book lying on top of it and some drawers. Further down the hall, you see standing in the middle of the foyer ahead of you a statue in armor with a skeleton head. What do you do?
I'm gonna go read the book.
Here.
You go to grab the book. And you see, it should be showing in your handouts now, the case of the Red Rabbit.
Oh, fancy.
Dark, so it's black on black.
What was that?
I have it in dark mode, so it's
I do
black
too.
text on dark background.
Oh, that's right. You guys are seeing it as players. Oh, snap. I got to rejoin.
Here, let me.
Mine is a picture of a red rabbit on a like parchment
If you
paper.
scroll down, there's text
Here.
underneath it.
Oh.
Here, I'll fix that real quick.
Oh no. Oh gosh. This is too hard for Grandma to read. I gotta hang on a second. I gotta turn on my light, guys.
Brotha not read.
There we go. Did that fix
Just
it for you all?
highlight all the text.
No.
It's okay. I can just wait, do we have to read all this? Oh my gosh. A lot of text.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, there it is.
Grandma
fix it for you?
seems to have lost.
Yes.
All right. There we go.
Wait, what happened?
But
Oh,
still,
did you highlight it?
Brotha not read.
Okay. I lost my readers.
Oh, you're muted, Ashley. And you're muted again.
I was talking in IRL world.
Oh, okay.
Is that ticking gonna continue the whole time?
Yes.
Well,
Mm.
I've gone down to the end of the hall.
As you reach
Okay,
the
I
end of the
guess-
hall and you look around, you see a grandfather clock next to a chaise and a chair with a mirror on that corner. In the corner to your left, more paintings, 2 more couches. In the northwest corner, 2 more couches. And in the northeast corner, a table, a couch. And then, aside from the skeleton in the middle of the room, 3 doors. Each with paintings
Wait, there's a
next to them.
skeleton?
It's a statue. It's not moving.
Oh. Are we taking turns or is it free?
You're not in
movement?
initiative right now.
I guess Grandma's gonna go up and read the book. Where's Ashley's character? Which one is she? Which ginger?
This one.
Okay.
Strangely enough, as Moira Nimblefoot of the Badgerback clan retrieves a book, each of you find in your inventory a copy of the book.
Look at this. I got the same one you got right here.
Do we also all have this mysterious note? Am I supposed to have this?
I don't think you're supposed to have that yet.
Okay.
Oh.
But
Why didn't
Someone
we
got
just-
something
I haven't
extra.
edited that,
Again.
so that's not me.
I
Brotha,
also
no
have the
read.
mysterious note. Okay,
That's
so just
fine, I'll
ignore
read
it.
Eventually.
It doesn't exist.
I'd say don't
right
worry
now.
about the note.
Yeah.
The case of the Red Rabbit is your clue right now.
Chapter 1. Down the rabbit hole. The smog was thick enough to choke on. As I strolled along a gaslit cobblestone street. This is a bad idea for the person with COVID.
Yeah, the one person who
Then
probably
why are
shouldn't
you
be
doing
reading.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, I could read it, but I will say I'm kind of dyslexic.
It's okay.
My intelligence is 8.
Oh,
Oh.
let's see here. Maybe Grandma
so
can
sorry
read
to
it a little.
be-
I'll give you some bits and snippets. Well, let's see. Infuriating story, blood-stained
While this is
books,
happening,
terror in the
I'm gonna pull out my
street.
tinker tools and go to the clock.
What was that?
I'm pulling out my tinker tools and going to the clock to try to stop the ticking.
Oh. You've had enough, have you?
I was about to go try and smash it, so I'm glad you're doing that.
While Grandma's trying to read.
Don't worry, Grandma's getting smashed. Oh wait, hold on. can't say that one.
Oh
No!
man. Zima worked so hard on this nice ambiance, and the first thing that party does is like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
We're getting rid of that. I
All right.
must
Can't
be
have a
early.
clock.
Are you gonna try to tinker with the clock?
Yes,
Make a roll.
I just don't put that in the world. What? I don't know what to roll for the tinker.
Do you have proficiency with the Tinker's tools?
Yes.
Pretty sure it's an intelligence check.
I believe so.
My everything is breaking.
Time is
Everything
wibbly
breaking.
wobbly. I don't know if this story was made yesterday or tomorrow. The grandma's noggin is hurting.
What weapons are the statue holding?
So the
Light
statue
stuff,
seems to hold in its right hand a short sword, and in its left hand,
Added to the-
Oh
a
no.
shield. Whereas
Oh,
you go to
no.
mess with the clock, you prematurely set off the time.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, through the
Oh.
looking glass.
Moira's first roll is a nat one.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board, Ash.
The board.
But you have failed to stop the ticking of the grandfather clock. In fact, if anything, it seems like you've made it even harder for this thing to be stopped somehow with your ticking. A little bit of a fix it Felix, why do I fix everything that I touch sort of moment.
So the books is what I'm assuming is an excerpt from Through the Looking Glass. At least that's what it says at the bottom. The Case of the Red Rabbit. Eeh.
And what was in his other hand? I don't think you finished.
A shield.
Can I take the shield?
You can take the shield.
I'm
It'll take
gonna.
some. It's going to take some effort because it's a statue that's been made to have this shield attached. But you could definitely take it.
I'm gonna watch Bertha start to take the shield and start helping him. I'll hold the back. You get the front.
How tall are you?
Solid 5'4".
Okay, so you're small compared to Brotha. Thank
You
you, small
successfully
horned creature.
You successfully remove the shield. You now have a round shield. It looks like a kite shield on the picture, but that's just because I can't edit it.
That's fine. Thank you.
Grandma, what did you read in the book?
Grandma is very confused. There's something about a murder that was about to happen, and it has happened, but hasn't happened yet. There was something about street performers, and a looking glass.
Quick question. Does any of you have knowledge of Thieves' Cant?
A what?
Any of your characters, do any of them have knowledge of Thieves' Cant?
I could have knowledge of Thieves' Cant
No.
Are you
if I use the spell.
I don't think so. But I am going to go look at the picture with the
No.
Sorry, someone talked over you. You said you're going to look at the picture of what?
The redheaded lady. You said there was a portrait of one.
Yep. In fact,
I'm gonna
roll
investigate
a perception for me. Each of you can roll this. Okay, so it's not good on that one.
Guys, come on. What are these rolls?
that.
Is anyone else rolling?
I'm trying.
Oh, do you mean from everybody?
Everybody can. If you don't think that your character would be trying to perceive anything in this room. Holy shit, brother.
Brotha, no. What
Perception.
happened?
Passive perception or
Just
perception?
Okay.
Bertha might
So-
not be intelligent, but he can see.
He is perceptive.
My wisdom's not low. My wisdom's 12.
So each of you except for Moira. So Moira, you remember the painting that you passed through the hallway on the way here to the foyer. Everybody else, though, you recognize that same painting shows up in two other areas in the foyer. Right next to this door on the east, and then right next to this door on the north.
Interesting.
Bertha, race you to the door.
What? Wait, what door?
That one. And I point to the one on the right.
This one? Oh,
Not
Oh.
fair. Cheat.
You both reach the door, and it does not budge. It is a very heavy door, locked.
hold on. Well, let's see how heavy it is.
Whoever gets it open wins.
That door is gonna get smashed open.
I'm I was going to say, I'm not even going to request a roll. It is magically locked and magically sealed. And from what you can tell, with no matter what amount of force you try to apply, this door is not going to budge until you find the key.
Bertha, buddy, you're gonna break your toe. Trust
Stupid
me.
Door. Painting here, here. No painting here. What painting mean?
Did somebody say the door was locked, man?
Door not move.
This be a good time to use something like knock. Is knock for just normally locked doors or magic doors as well?
I will say, for the sake of saving you from attempting a spell slot and wasting it, nothing short of finding a key will open any of the door that you're standing in front of.
What were there other tables?
There's a table to the north.
It's on the table to the north.
There is nothing on the table to the north, but you do notice some drawers. Small ones underneath.
I'm gonna walk up to the skeleton and I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make the illusion of a lit match in my hand and say, "Need a light?"
You hold it up in front, and it does not move.
This book is not giving me anything to work with.
Do we have any are any of our characters rogue?
Absolutely not.
Since none of you are rogues, for the people who in character are reading the book, I will allow you to roll insight to see if you can glean from it a hint.
Try to use some intelligence. Insight.
Grotha open door.
Are you attempting to open the door, Brotha?
Yes.
It is just as shut and locked as the other one.
So Mo and Grandma got 16s on insight. And Grandma's also looking at the drawers. And she's gonna try to open one.
You open it and you see a small bag that has some dog treats in it.
Puppy treats.
Where's Theo? Was that what his name was? What was his name?
Is there a dog?
There's a dog in the
Already-
book.
You don't see a dog in the room.
But where is he?
So, for the people who rolled 16 on insight, you remember, and you don't remember where from, but you remember having some conversation with some perhaps less savory, less wholesome types that do know about thieves' cant. That they'll oftentimes put the most information towards the end of whatever section of writing.
Grotha open door.
And it may not always be only one thing.
Means masquerade.
Brotha, you try to open the door. It also does not budge.
Tobias, that was his name. So I'm gonna take the tibia from the skeleton.
You try, but it does not move.
Do you want me to try and break it? Mo?
Yes, please.
I'm going to try and break the skeleton to get the fibia. Yeah. I'm not that smart.
Does anyone want these dog treats? I just found these in the drawer.
I want them.
All right.
Read
Yeah.
the
What are
fourth
you trying to do?
bookmark. Tobias. Oh.
I'm going to try and break the skeleton to get Mo the part that she needs. So I'm going to use strength and kind of just whack at it.
Make an attack roll.
I did.
I see a strength roll. I don't see an attack roll. Or is that your attack roll?
My bad. How do I make an attack roll?
What are
He's
you
just
attacking
kicking
with?
the crap out of the skeleton.
I thought it. Yeah.
You roll your.
Whatever weapon
You
you were
roll
hitting it with.
1d20. You roll 1d20. Add your strength modifier. I think, or is it proficiency?
Proficiency and strength if you're using strength based. If you're a monk, you would use dexterity.
Got it. I'm going to strike at it.
You strike and it hits the armor and just glances off. Nothing happens. And you can tell with how solidly the rest of this statue is built. If you tried, like, you could try very hard to try to break this thing apart. It's not breaking apart. The most you will do is knock it over. It is very solidly built. It's a miracle that the shield was even removed, and it's probably just because it wasn't that securely fastened.
Brotha's just strong.
I'm gonna go to the
Heather?
rest.
What was that?
Are there any bookmarks in the book?
There are no bookmarks in the book.
Are there any other books in the room?
There are no other books in the room.
Are there any more drawers in the desk?
Nope, just
That's
the
where I
ones that
went
you've
to check
opened.
the drawer.
I'm going to start looking under the couches behind the photos, just seeing if I can find anything to help us open the doors.
Okay.
Is there a
Is there a
painting of
window?
a ball or a masquerade
Nope.
of a lady?
Brotha, real quickly roll a perception check for me.
Gosh,
Oh.
I am the worst at solving mysteries.
Okay. Nope.
This is why I never
Yeah.
win
Roll
Clue.
perception for me.
Please stop.
I'm gonna lose my mind. This stupid ticking.
And, yep, nothing.
Yeah, as I'm looking around, I'm getting more and more frustrated. I'm not that smart. I'm more of just throwing things instead of actually perceiving anything.
If it can't be opened by force, Brotha assumes it can't be opened.
Is there not a mirror in this room?
There is a mirror in the
thought you
southeast
said there was.
corner of the foyer.
Oh, I'm going to the mirror,
Okay, you go to the mirror.
and I'm gonna check it out.
As you start examining the mirror, you notice a difference in the room. In the
Do I
mirror,
see the puppy?
you do not, but in the mirrored version of the room, you see the skeleton does not have anything in its hands, and one of its hands is pointed towards its mouth.
Oh hell yeah! I'm running to the skeleton and looking in his mouth.
You go to the skeleton and you open the
Yeah.
mouth, and inside you see a key.
Guys, I found the key!
There is now a key in all of your handouts.
Cue Nancy Drew sound effects.
And now, key in hand, what will you do?
Interesting.
Open the door.
What door will you go through?
Skeleton key.
Rotha picked the first door, so I think Grandma should pick this door.
Grandma's just gonna pick the next door in line. Whichever one is closest to her.
So this one?
Yeah.
All right.
Before
Is that
I
the door
open
that
that
both-
door, I'm gonna look in the looking glass and see if any of the doors in the room.
You look, and all of the doors, everything else in the room is the exact same except for the skeleton.
What's different about the skeleton?
He was pointing at his mouth.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sunbun missed that part.
Yeah, she did.
So it's not a door, it's a mirror? What?
No. When
Mirror's down here.
When Moira was looking in the mirror, she noticed that the skeleton in the room, in the mirror version, didn't have anything in its hands and was pointing at its mouth. She examined
Oh,
the
I was
mouth of
saying-
the real one.
I was saying I opened
Well,
the
you-
door. That's why I was
You
confusing.
can't
I'm
open
like,
the door because you don't have the key.
I thought you said we all. Oh no, we just all have the handout to see what the key looks like.
Moira
Who
is
has
one.
the key?
Moira has
Moira.
the key.
Tiny
And it's up-
person, open door.
Tiny
It's up
person.
to Moira to open the door.
What was that?
I said, I replied back, Moira, your tiny one is trying to figure out which door to
Old lady, choose this door. Ugh. Please open door.
Open the door, hurry!
Okay, fine, I'll open that.
All right. You open the door. And as you open the door and step through,
Swear to God, if I get stabbed because of you, fighting.
you all find yourselves back at the beginning of this same room. The book
Oh, well,
is
this is ominous.
back
Who
on
would've
the
known?
stand to your right. The shield is no longer in Brotha's inventory. It is back on the statue. You no longer have the key in your inventory. You're back at the beginning.
I'm gonna run up to the skeleton and yank the key out of its mouth.
You open the mouth of the skeleton and the key is in there.
I want the shield back.
Make the strength roll.
Oh, don't worry, I'm working on it.
I guess maybe it
Nice,
was
you
the
removed-
wrong
You remove
door.
the shield yet again. You once again have a round shield in your inventory.
Good.
Can I go back to the mirror and see if I see anything else?
You look, and the only thing you see is the skeleton with nothing in its hands, with one hand pointed towards its mouth.
Well, young Moira, that was the wrong door. I think maybe next time you should choose a little more careful. I think.
I hand her the alchemy jug or I throw the alchemy jug of mayo at her. Like, just throws the mayo. And goes back, grabs the book, and starts reading again.
Brotha.
It'll hit her prestidigitation wall and just slish
Oh.
down. Like, oh, that's not very nice.
Small people are always so angry.
Brotha big, though. Brotha always angry.
Oh, also, Grandma, the
You just need
dog treats
something
that
to
you
eat.
retrieved are also not in your inventory anymore. I get the feeling she
Who called
wasn't listening.
Brotha?
Grandma, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get those dog treats.
All right.
They look like they were homemade. So well done.
You open up the drawer, and there's the bag of dog treats.
And take some of those for me. And give those treats little dogs. And on the way, they're gonna be so nice.
Sophia, you have the key back in your inventory now. And you all now, once again, have a copy of the Case of the Red Rabbit. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna hand Brotha the key. Well, I guess it's your turn to pick the door again.
Brotha pick
Grandma messes up once, and she's no longer allowed to choose doors ever.
This door.
Pick the door without the picture.
That's this door. This door, no picture. Where is your player? I don't see one.
All of you are all like Moira is all the way down in the entrance still.
Oh, she's hiding in the shadow. That's why I don't
There we
see
go.
her.
I'll move Moira
She's-
forward more for you.
She's just hiding down there like
Moira.
me.
All right,
Being
are
a
you all
creep hiding in
choosing
the
to go
shadow.
through the west door?
To the waist.
Brotha's choosing to open the door with the key.
You open the door with the key.
Whether or not they're coming with him is up to them, I guess.
Everyone
Oh,
else,
wait for Grandma. She's just getting the dog treats.
you got the dog treats.
I have the snacks for the pooch.
You go through the door, and you find yourself in a hallway.
Oh,
The sound of the ticking clock well behind you.
Thank God.
Thank goodness.
oh, young man, I think you just do a really good job at choosing doors. I think maybe it's your calling.
You now stand at a crossways with 3 doors ahead of you.
Brother can't see shit.
What does my night vision see?
You see paintings of a woman with red hair to the south and to the north, and then you see what look almost like religious icons to the west.
I'm gonna go check out what's at the west.
You go to the west. Everyone else, where are you going?
Brotha can't see.
I'm gonna hold on to
For some
Brotha's
reason,
hand.
the
Oh.
lighting is being weird.
Oh,
Sudden
yeah.
lighting.
It's like if I go back and forth between the two halves that I'm doing it on right now, it shows different things.
Yeah, it's not
Here,
supposed
I
to
can
be
only
doing
see
that,
from
but-
here to here, like here and here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
there you go.
supposed to be doing that.
Flames.
Sorry.
Fixed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
All right. So, Fia, what are you're doing control flames?
I thought no one could see, so I was gonna control a little thing of fire so that we could see.
No, it was supposed to be fully lit for you guys, so
My bad. I'm
It's all
gonna
good.
take that back.
Oh, just
No worries.
ignore that. It never happened.
all right. So where are you all going now?
Grandma's gonna look at the religious stuff.
Is
Do I
there
still
another
have the
book
key?
there?
It didn't disappear when we came in here.
You still have the key.
Key open door.
It opens door.
Okay,
Here we go.
we're just gonna go straight through. This is how we're gonna solve the puzzle. We're just gonna go in a straight
Wait,
line,
guys.
opening all the doors.
And you
I think
find
we
yourself
Oh,
in a study. The crackling fireplace far at the other end.
I love
follow me.
Yeah, no better than clock.
Oh, what a lovely room. This reminds me of my house, my cottage back in the old city.
As you examine around the study, you can see papers and books thrown about in some areas. Some papers seem to have been thrown into the fireplace. Some of the furniture torn, clawed.
I'm gonna start picking up some of the papers to see what's on them.
You start seeing different papers that have things on. Cursed blades. Some of the papers are also novels from a world that you've never heard of before. Some of them being from an author named Agatha Christie. Some of them being tales about a character named Sherlock Holmes.
So there just is no fourth wall in this.
Where's the Sherlock Holmes book?
The entire thing's a fourth wall.
Just
No
saying that
fourth wall.
that piano hit right as she asked that question was great. So there's no fourth wall. Bwong! Like, oh, ominous as shit.
These are stairs here and here.
Yes. So the stairs here lead up. The stairs here lead down. So one goes up to the next floor, the other goes down to the basement.
Well, if Mario 64 taught me anything, we have to go down first.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
I got.
Legend of Zelda. There's no easy way across. We have to go through the labyrinth first.
You're already in the labyrinth.
Man, calm down.
Does that mean I get a boost in some way? I mean, I kind of am, right?
Ooh, that's a nice hint toward the character. A little subtle.
How do I roleplay a character that I think might be smarter than I am?
As you look around the room, you see obviously several bookcases. You also see several mirrors in the room. The fireplace, tables with books and papers strewn about to the south. Stairway that leads down. A stairway that leads up. What will you do?
I'm gonna peek in the looking glasses.
Okay. Where are you starting to look? There's ones in each corner of the room.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. For everyone else, what are you doing?
Does anyone have any good spells? Maybe detect magic? Unfortunately, I'm only trained in attack and fire. Anyone got anything?
Brotha bonk.
Yeah. I have so many smells, please.
I have Sherlock Holmes papers, and I
Give me
hand
those
them to
papers.
Sherlock Holmes. I don't think I know that spell.
Moira, as you look, it's a book called The Hounds of Baskervilles.
Give me the hound book. Guys, I need these things.
You start collecting the books.
Yes. Okay. I'm ready to read more.
You start reading through, and it's a very intriguing story, but you're not seeing anything that's standing out to you.
Listen, you can't give me a book talking about Dawson and Tobias and then not having real things in the book from.
Okay, Grandma
absolutely
has one very helpful spell that can be very helpful only one time that will give me information on any lore that I wish to have information on.
I think that's better than what I was going to do, which was flame arrow. So let's go with that.
I love that idea. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot something with fire. That'll start solving problems.
That's how you end up in
Okay.
a
Name or
sapling of
describe a
flame-breath
person, place,
situation.
or object. Significant lore, but what is the significant lore that I need?
I'm just saying, setting fire around here, considering you're surrounded by paper and wood, may not be the wisest choice.
Sounds like a great idea.
Hey Malice, remember when you lit a match and a methane filled a building and blew us
Oh,
all
it
It
up?
wasn't
smells
a
like
match,
sulfur.
I lit my sword
Oh.
on fire, okay? It's so much cooler than a match. Come on. And nobody died.
Brotha mirror.
Nobody died.
So I guess Grandma can try to. You have to name or describe a person, place, or object.
Okay.
And she can get lore or information on that.
While you decide on what you're going to ask about that,
Yes.
Brotha, you look in the mirror and you see in the background, far in the background of the reflection you're looking in, an adorable bloodhound dog. It's not in the room with you, but it's in the mirror version.
Where is it in the mirror version?
In the mirror version, it's sitting here.
Oh.
Dog.
No, Brotha, there's no dog.
Dog.
Where's the dog?
Pointing at me.
Grandma, where's the treat?
I have the treats right here.
Dog
have
through
one?
glass.
Oh. There's
I'm
a
gonna-
dog in the. Can you?
Dog in room on other side of glass.
Grandma, can you just give me a treat? Please.
Can I use my knowledge arcana to see if there's like a magical dog? Because
You can. Roll Arcana.
Hearing Mo just beg for a treat and Grandma just straight ignoring her is such a grandma thing to do. She's like, no, no.
You can
Grandma,
tell.
please pay attention.
This reminds me of a particular dog that sometimes we grandmas can put on, can summon to be stationary hounds, but you know no one else can see them. Only we.
You sense no such dogs like that, though. You are well
Okay.
acquainted with them. You can tell that there is no physical dog in this room with you.
There's no
Dog.
dog. How am I supposed to give this dog their treat?
Mo slowly losing her mind. Just give her that treat, Dad.
All right.
Is that good enough to steal the treat bag?
I mean, you'd
Yeah.
have to have. You would have had to have approached close enough to Grandma to attempt. Grandma, if you're going, go ahead and roll perception for me. Brotha. Okay, yeah, no, you don't notice, Grandma. You're too busy musing about your dogs that you can summon. Moira takes.
Grandma, there's no way
Moira-
Grandma would do.
Moira takes a treat.
And I'm
Brotha,
gonna walk
roll perception
to
for me.
this mirror and look.
Okay. Oh, now I know. Now I know how Zug Zug feels.
Yeah, okay.
But Grandma has
Okay.
20 intelligence.
All you
Okay.
see is the dog in the
Dog.
reflection.
You just occasionally just repeat dog while pointing in the mirror.
I investigate the mirror.
Guidance. Guidance for investigating the mirror.
Alright. Not intimidation. Oh god, no! That's not gonna.
Intimidate the mirror to give you more information.
She wastes that
All right.
perfect guidance on intimidating the
And
dog.
you can roll a d4 to add that to your roll a d4 and add that to your investigation.
Jesus.
So an 8. That there's a mirror. That's like the most mirror you've ever seen.
Mirror on the wall.
I was
even.
about to say, is it on a wall?
Oh. Wait, what do
Yes.
I get something with advantage. What do I get with advantage because of my book?
I don't know. I don't know your character.
Oh
I
shit,
get-
bitch.
You don't know your character. That's not my bad. That's your bad.
Never played a wizard. Give me a
Dog.
break.
I also haven't, so I'm sorry.
Oh, I
can't
get
help
I get advantage on all intelligence arcana checks.
you. Okay. Moira, what are you doing?
What you doing over there?
Oh, that was a
I'm
waste.
taking out a treat that I successfully stole, and
Right.
I'm holding it out in the location where it would be in the mirror world in our area. And
Okay.
I'm handing it here. I'm like, here you go, boy.
Nothing happens.
Meanwhile,
Hmm.
what happens if Grandma reaches out to touch the mirror?
You can try.
I
See what
try
happens.
to
You
touch
reach
the
out,
mirror.
and as your fingers reach the mirror, it comes to rest on it like a normal mirror and leaves a smudge.
Damn.
Old lady smudge glass.
Grandma's gonna cast fairy fire around here. How do I ping? Ping.
You hold
Where the
on.
dog is. The mirror. The dog is in the mirror.
Lighting Mo and Fia on fire.
Fairy fire is not real fire.
Ping the spell for me, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna start screaming.
If you don't actually
Didn't
start
expect that the
screaming,
first room was going to be a PvP encounter, but, you know, here we are.
Fairy fire is not real fire.
Can it damage
I have
like
an
real
8
fire?
intelligence.
How do I get it? Oh,
Just,
No,
it's
it
in my
doesn't
lights
spell.
up the target.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if. There we go.
Of
I
course,
imagine it like
Moira has
Daredevil
speak
vision.
with animals. Of course.
The old lady, she's trying to light us on fire, Mo.
So, if there's anything that
I need to find
would
the dog.
be invisible or hidden in some way magically, it should be outlined by a blue, green, or violet light.
Okay. So both Moira and Fia, you will both need to make a dex saving throw.
Wait, why do they need to make a dex saving throw?
Because you centered it right here, right?
Fairy fire is not an
It
actual.
requires a dex saving.
It requires a dex saving throw
Mhm.
for the any creature within 20-foot cube of it,
I knew
or
the
else they
cookies
become
were too
outlined
sweet.
in a. Okay, so Fia, what? Real quickly, Grandma, what color is the fire that is outlining?
Let's make it
Blue,
pink.
green, or violet?
Is it a magic fire?
Yeah, and yeah, it's like
not
a
actually
non.
fire. It's basically
It's like
just
an outline.
It outline.
I
It's
have
just
advantage. I have advantage
Just wall
on
hacks.
against
Yeah.
them. Against magic.
Violet, I
Okay.
guess.
So then make the dexterity with advantage.
Oh wait, not dexterity though. My bad.
Okay, so then just make the
I was
dexterity
reading
saving.
because I have a fairy background of some kind, but I couldn't find anything else.
That's right. Just go ahead and make the dexterity saving throw for me, please. So you both fail. You both are outlined in
Violet.
violet light,
Cookies. No.
and you see nothing else outlined in violet light. Just the two of them.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Both the glass.
You look in the glass, Brotha, and you see nothing. Just the reflection of the room.
Is there another mirror?
No dog. No dog.
The
Maybe
dog
I
is
don't know.
gone?
I mean, there's other mirrors around, yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna
two
call
in the north.
out to the dog since I used speak with animals.
You call
Say,
out,
where'd you go?
make a performance roll for me, please. Let's see how far you're casting your voice. Okay, not super far. You don't hear anything in response.
Is the dog showing up in any of the other mirrors?
I mean, you would have to check the other mirrors to find out. But yeah, if you're
Alright,
checking
where
the other
are
mirrors.
the other mirrors?
I'll check the one right behind me.
You look in
Okay.
those two mirrors, and you do not see anything else different about the room. You don't see the dog.
Grandma, did you kill the dog?
No, that's just outlining and it's harmless. I always do this. It's nothing wrong.
I think the only thing better than the voice and the explanation is the fact you're cutting out partway through, so it makes it even more incoherent.
There's nothing wrong. Grandma does this all the time. Sometimes the dogs just go missing. You gotta use a little fairy fire to light them up.
I'm still looking at my hands, glowing violet, looking at the old lady.
Oh boy, I hope we don't get into any combat and you guys don't get targeted, because you're gonna get hit. Makes you so easy to see, you know. Well, at least Grandma has bad eyesight. I'm seeing you now. You can light up the hallway.
I also just realized that Grandma's fairy fire duration is concentration, up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
It requires
She
even
can-
more concentration with her.
Double concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because
You
I
have to
wrote it in there
concentrate
twice.
on your concentration.
She's just gonna let it go.
Door open.
No,
go
she's
down,
not chaotic.
and
She's
the
supposed to be
door
chaotic
does
good.
not- the door does not open.
Or not, no, she's neutral good.
Door open.
Door does not open.
I'm
What
gonna
about
start.
these stairs?
What did you say you're going to start, Fia?
I'm gonna start searching under the couch and like around everything for the dogs. I'm gonna see if Grandma scared them.
You start looking around and you don't see anything. But then again, until you looked in the mirror over on the side, you didn't see the dog anywhere.
Is the fireplace lit up?
The fireplace is lit up.
Has it been lit up?
Yeah.
It's been lit the entire time.
We should put out the fire. See if we can see anything in the night.
Brother no like dark.
I go to investigate the fireplace and the mantle.
Make an investigation roll.
Oh, she investigated too hard.
She
She rolled a
investigated
nat
so hard
one.
that lore just vanished. Oh no, the sunbun's
Should I investigate
Yeah,
for her?
that's what I
It's
said.
like-
She
it's like, I'm
investigated too
not
hard.
here.
What happened?
You investigated too hard.
Yeah.
No, I fell into the fire.
Roll investigation.
Okay. God, that's
You try
intimidation.
to
right?
intimidate the fireplace, and it
It's
doesn't
very
respond
small,
because it's
okay?
a fireplace.
It's very small. Okay, there we go. That's better.
So you investigate, and you see that there are some papers that are burned, but aside from that, it's just a normal fireplace.
Can I create some water over the fire to try to put it out?
You can.
Okay.
When we put light on the dog, he disappeared. So if we make it dark, maybe he'll reappear. Sound logic to me.
Druidcraft can do water, right?
Brother no like dark.
If you're doing Druidcraft, use it to put out the flame, and then you can put it back on.
Yeah, I'll do a little Druidcraft.
Okay.
Mirror or glass
You
window.
look in the glass, and you see nothing else different.
Both window.
Both are just the same.
Is
I'm the one I do.
Except for the normal room. All right, you're using Druidcraft to extinguish the fireplace?
yeah.
All right. You extinguish the fireplace.
Oh, it's
Brother
dark
no like
here.
dark.
Oh, hang on, dear.
Brother no like dark.
I
Okay.
don't know what you were
Hang
expecting.
hang on.
but That's what we got.
Grandma will use some
Turn
prestidigitation
back
to make
on light.
some lights.
Grandma's listening to someone with an 8 intelligence.
Okay.
I'm
You're-
gonna. Oh my god, can I stay unmuted? I'm gonna turn around and use Druidcraft to turn on the fire again.
All right, you turn the fire back on.
Don't do that.
I don't know what you were expecting to happen.
Is there
Put
anything
glow in
in
the-
this
Is there anything what?
in the mirror I'm looking at? I think that's a mirror that I'm at. If it wasn't, that was.
That's a bookcase that has a glass
Is there anything in it then?
You see books, but you don't see anything in the
It's
reflection of the
mirror,
glass.
right?
You look in that mirror, you see nothing in the reflection except for just the regular room.
We can go downstairs or upstairs, right?
You
No, you
can't.
can't.
You can't take more medicine.
The doors.
Oh, we
There are
can't?
doors on both,
It's
and they are
12-hour
both
medicine.
locked.
I told him that this morning.
Hey,
What?
Mel, you're hot mic.
There are doors on both the ends of the stairways going down and up, and both are locked.
There are doors on the stairwells. Okay.
Bertha, are you looking through those ones?
Yes.
Don't see anything different.
I'm
Dog
gonna
only
start.
here.
As you go to that one, Bertha, you see the dog in the exact same spot.
Dog!
I'm gonna put a dog treat on the ground and then step away from it
Okay.
and just leave it there.
But I
Nothing
stole the
happens
dog.
to the treat.
I'm gonna watch it
I-
intently.
You watch intently as you see this treat resting on the ground. And nothing happens.
Is this tile? Can I try and rip the tile up? I'm gonna go. Full
Jesus
Bruce
Christ!
Wayne.
I
Just
thought
start
Brotha was stupid. Jesus.
Grandma thinks
the
this is a
same
great idea.
intelligence.
Let me help
True.
you.
Same.
It's inlaid wood, and from what you can see, there's no easy way to start pulling it up. It would take a lot of effort to try to pull up all the wood.
Hang on, Grandma can conjure an axe here. Just hang on a moment.
I'm gonna start turning over the room for a key, like looking in the
Oh, don't worry,
couches,
Brotha's
and
about to find it.
everything.
Bertha, roll perception for me.
Okay.
Oh yes, check the couch cushions. There's many pennies in there you can find. Careful of the sticky chewed candies.
Roll investigation for the people who are checking the couch. Okay. Bertha, you see an iron key ring in the dog's mouth.
Dog key.
Wait. Why do I suddenly get -1 to my investigation?
That's not you, that's Fia.
Oh. Listen, I don't feel good.
Fia, you go to check the furniture and you accidentally like stab your hand a little bit on one of the exposed springs from one of the cushions.
Oh,
You
Fia,
take-
no.
you take
zero.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. Grandma, you find a nickel, but it's wooden.
Where's the
It's a
dog? Right here?
mill nickel. I'm
Yep,
gonna
the dog
name
is
it
right here.
Philip.
Roughly how high up is the dog's mouth?
Roughly, get it?
It's
Ooh.
like not even a foot up from the ground. Like it's a normal sized bloodhound.
So if I just stand here and just start grasping at the air, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Just like,
I'm gonna smash the mirror.
You try to smash the mirror and nothing happens.
Oh well, I'm gonna smash it
But you
poorly
see,
anyways.
oh,
you see the dog
Less
in the
damage,
mirror
I guess.
tilt its head and start wagging its tail.
When I hit the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
you tap on the mirror.
And if I hit it again,
You can tell that nothing's going to happen as you are striking the mirror.
I
What
just
are
want to
you
know if the dog's
doing?
gonna keep changing or if he's just gonna sit there now.
It's sitting there like tilting its head at you and wagging its tail, but it's not doing anything else at the moment. It seems pretty content to
I'm
sit
gonna-
like that.
I'm gonna run up to the mirror and throw a treat through the mirror.
It hits the mirror, but the dog seems intrigued by whatever it was you just threw and starts inching a little bit closer. It's now sitting here.
I'm gonna pick up the treat. Dog, come treat.
The dog starts coming closer. It's now here.
Yeah. Hey boy, you want a treat? Can I hold those keys for you?
Moira, you still have Speak with Animals going, right?
Yeah. I should.
You hear a voice through the other side of the mirror. It sounds somewhat distorted, but and it's got something in its mouth. So it's just like, is that actually a treat? Is that for me?
Yeah, that's you. What?
I
It's-
love the
it comes-
dedication to character with a fork.
You're welcome. It comes even closer, and it is now like paws up, and you see two paws come somewhat through the mirror. And
Come on through.
it leans its head through and starts sniffing at the treats. The keys are now within reach.
By the way, now Brotha is absolutely terrified,
I'm
as
gonna,
well as just holding the treat. He's just frozen in
I'm gonna
fear, just
say-
like,
Can I have these pieces with the treat?
And it goes, oh, yeah, sure. And you now have an iron keyring. And
Do you
it
want the rest of the treats? There you go.
takes the treat from Brotha's hands, and only Moira can hear this because only Moira has speak with animals. You hear him just going like, that's a good one.
You want to come through and hang out with us?
didn't
Be our
think out for
friend.
that one.
No, I
did you?
didn't.
It's our bloodhound now.
It's always Ashley. It's always speaking with animals, and it's always asking things that I'm not expecting. He takes another treat, and he's just like, no, I think I'm supposed to stay here.
That old lady has cookies.
I
like
have so
chocolate,
many
honey.
cookies.
Easy, Healy.
There's no
I don't think
chocolate. We got peanut butter. I heard your hounds
Should-
love peanut
Also,
butter.
should now be in your all's handouts, but you should now have a keyring.
I just see your one key still.
Yeah.
All right, let me
And the
reload
ribbon.
the page because it wants to be difficult. And it won't let me try to adjust after I've adjusted it once.
Ooh.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Everyone's reset. There it is.
There we go.
Keyring. All of those keys?
Mm-hmm.
Refresh the page.
Oh, the lovable bloodhound.
Bloodhound.
And after the bloodhound has taken a few treats, it kind of goes back out of the mirror. It's like, I'm going to lie down and get some sleep now. Thanks for hanging out.
Dog.
fellas." And it curls up by the fireplace in the mirror version.
I just
Goes to sleep.
imagine he's just pointing at the dog and saying, "Dog, Bill."
I mean, that's basically it.
So they're like, "Yep, they're good. Yeah, you're right. That is a dog. Good job.
Who has the
Would you-
keys?
Would you like a cookie as well?"
Keys. There. Asked in character.
Maybe not even an actual like beastmaster trying to get more
I-
beast companions.
I believe it was Moira who took the keys from Tobias.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
So now give me a second. I'm gonna do a little more reading. We know which door to go in, so we don't have to go through this again.
No read, only door.
Oh, you go smash that door.
No need key.
Oh dear,
Not
would
that
you
stupid.
like some cookies while we
I already
wait?
figured out I need key.
Here, we got some cook. Would you like I got some pie in my bag too. You want some pie? Do you
No,
like pie, Brotha?
I do not.
You do not like pie? What do you like? Do you want drumstick? You want ham hock? You
I
want
walked
meat?
away while you were talking.
You want meat nuggets? You want some brisket?
Grandma, did you say you had protein in there? I'm trying to build these muscles.
Grandma has all the foods that you need, honey. What do you want? I got a Philly right here in the back pocket is the whole sandwich. You like meatballs?
I would love a meatball sandwich. Do you have like that preserved somehow, or Is it just gonna
Yes.
be a really warm meatball sandwich?
I
It's,
have-
it's from her
I
back
have-
pocket, so it's very warm.
Well, which would you like? I have a crate that has a warm side and a whole crate that has a cold side. Would you want it warm or do you want it cold?
Oh well, if it's toasty, I'll take the meatball sub warmed.
Okay, you can have the meatball sub warm.
While this is happening, I'm gonna walk over to the table and see if there's a mask or a book on it. A bloody
Which
looking
table are
book.
you walking to? Because there's a few.
Oh, the one in front of the fire, or the one close to the fire.
There's no table here, but there's a table here.
That one.
All right. You see some books. Just a bunch of mystery novels. Agatha Christie, and then there were none.
Orient Express.
I go to this square, I can't see anything. If I go to this square, it's fine.
Rotha, make a perception roll while you head that way.
Okie dokie. Well, that's
Grandma's
performance so far.
Grandma's gonna
Nope,
light herself up with
not
some
perceiving shit.
No, you are
with
not.
some glowing lights to kind of help light up the area a little
Also-
bit.
Oh, and you both are emitting dim light for 10 feet. I forgot about that.
Thank you, Lore.
Yeah, Grandma's constantly emitting some kind of light.
Is Grandma?
Yeah, she has that fairy light on her. She's a fairy.
If you could ping that so that I can get the
Well,
correct
she's
amount of
using
light that you emit.
she's using prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Who could do it?
Okay. So
I wouldn't have even tried to say that.
Prestidigitation.
It's up
So
if you
it's
scroll
like,
up a little bit.
I mean, I'm looking, I
kinda
don't
like
see
sparks
anything
or like
that says.
candle or torchlight.
Okay. I don't see anything about that that says that you are emitting light.
You can. It's from what I remember. Prestidigitation is like a self. You can tap it someplace on yourself, and it can change.
You instantaneously light or
Or
snuff
is
out a candle, a torch, a small campfire.
Or is that thaumaturgy? Which
think
one
that's
is it
something
that
else.
lets you change?
Because I don't see anything that says that you. I don't see anything that says that you are emitting light. So.
Voice. Maybe it's thaumaturgy.
All right. Real quickly, Fia,
Uh,
roll perception for me, please.
change color for 1 minute.
I expected the trying to figure out the thing with the dog to take a little bit. I did not expect this part to take as long as it is.
Oh, you percept.
Fia, here on the bookcase, you notice that there is a
Nice.
portrait amidst the books that is facing outward of a woman with red hair.
I'm going to grab the portrait and yell back to Mo, "Hey Mo, this looks like you."
Because I have red hair.
Nice.
Okay,
she's
so
like,
the book
hey, you
says
ginger
something
fuck.
about this being a
See, your
red
problem,
hair.
Zima, was you're having the two stupidest characters perceive everything.
I think the problem is that I made a puzzle that I thought was more on the simple side.
I think the problem is that you made a puzzle. You remember how Christmas went, right? When I woke up on Christmas morning and I had to solve various puzzles and I ended up sitting on the ground and crying?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I didn't even make it that difficult. Anyway,
So,
so
which bookshelf? Which bookshelf was the red-haired lady's portrait at?
this one down here.
Let's go out those stairs.
This is down, isn't it?
It is
Yeah.
down.
Down the stairs we go.
All right. For everyone else, are you also going through that door?
Door open, door go through.
Same.
All right. And you find yourselves back at the beginning in the foyer.
No.
With once again, everything reset.
Can we do all the same things? And I'm just gonna be doing them 10 times angrier. So I'm gonna go get the key from the skeleton.
Hold on.
can
Now
s-
you got.
Yep, you get the shield back.
Thank you. That's all I care about.
I'm definitely going to be grabbing the dog.
Okay.
Key door.
On the book.
Now.
Real quickly, for the people who are reading the book, insight check, please.
Why do we need to read the book?
Why do you think I put a book there for you?
We've already read it. I can't
Moira,
read.
I still need to get through
you
the rest of
recognize
this
that there's
book.
something at the very end of the final chapter that is readable in the book.
Said something about
I
Zima.
went the way of the redheaded lady because it was like, oh, I thought the redheaded lady was the red herring the whole time, but it wasn't. You shouldn't have followed me, the doctor. Ha ha, you fool. Which is why I went the red herring way.
What does it say at the very end of that chapter?
It says you come back to the beginning because you lost all your blood and passed out. I've read this book like 5 times now.
Then use your intelligence.
I have
did
it
a
change?
people going the wrong way.
And you all make your way back to this room. The light
No,
now, by this point, is no
it
longer
changed.
emitting from oh my gosh, I can't get, there we go.
Dog.
The light is no longer emitting. You guys go through, use the dog treats to once again entice Tobias to come closer. And you notice as you're going towards the stairs to upstairs, there is no painting of a red-haired woman.
Door. This door. Only
No
other
more
door.
redheads. No more
Well, the
redheads.
redhead was dead outside, so it's like, haha, she wasn't actually the red herring.
She was the red herring, though.
But then you said at the end that she wasn't.
He said he
If
is.
you'd fallen for the red herring, because she was the red herring, because she had red hair, but also a herring like
That
the
was in
fish.
the book. They made the joke the red herring.
Yeah, so we don't want to go through the one with the pictures of the red-headed woman.
All right, are you all going through the northern door up the stairs?
Yeah,
Okay.
very
It depends.
angrily.
Is there
All
a
right.
picture of a red-headed woman above that door?
There is not.
Okay, then yes.
All right. You all find yourselves in another crossways. This time, only 2 different doors lie ahead of you.
Right is the right way to go.
I'm gonna see which one doesn't have a redhead, and I'm gonna be muttering about redheads the entire time.
It's the one to the north that doesn't have the painting of the
I'm gonna look
red-headed
back
woman.
and say, you are a redhead.
All right, you're all going through the door to the north.
I guess so. Watch it be wrong this time.
Look, it says at the end that the doctor was the actual red herring and not the redheaded lady who was dead outside.
She wasn't
Brother
the one that was the
avoid-
March Hare because she was a red herring.
Brother no like dark.
You find yourselves in one final room, the light of a crimson moon coming through the windows.
Oh, how lovely. You know what they say, red at night, sailor's delight. Sophia's just like, no.
Unfortunately, there are no flames currently lit for you to control.
Okay, I tried.
Would you like a flame?
Brotha no like dark.
Yes, please, and hurry.
Okay.
Brotha's starting to panic.
If you don't, yeah, produce flame, or I could do a flame sword.
Druidcraft.
Okay.
No?
As you use Druidcraft,
Yeah.
2 lights light up.
I'm gonna zoom my webpage back in.
And you see 2 doors ahead of you.
Is Grandma alone?
Brotha.
Oh, hello.
I'm just staying near the light.
Yeah, you see 2 doors ahead of you, just very slightly lit up by the candelabras.
I'm going to go over and see which one has the red-haired woman.
There are no paintings on either one.
Well, guys, that's the amount of critical thinking this girl has. So if someone else wants to choose the door this time, no redhead.
I'm gonna investigate the ground for blood.
You investigate the ground, you do not see any blood.
Grandma's gonna open the door on the right.
You open the door on the right and you see from 3 windows the light of a crimson moon coming through and lighting up a large ballroom.
Is that the Queen's Masquerade?
Yes.
Is the ballroom empty or are there people?
You don't see anyone. You do see some candelabras that are being lit up by, or that are, you can see because of the moonlight, but they are not lit.
Can I light
Brotha
the
not go in that
candelabras?
room.
You can light the candelabras.
Since
Okay.
I have dark vision, can I see 2 bodies laying on the ground in the room?
You do not see any bodies in the room.
Should we check the other door?
You can check the other door. And as you check the other door, it leads to the exact same room.
Oh no. I was asking the others if we should check the other door before opening it. I guess Grandma does just open the other door. So it leads to the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still a lovely ballroom. Okay, so I light up the candelabras. Yeah.
As you enter into the room and you light the candelabras one by one, you hear an almost screeching sound. And you see very slightly and very dimly in the light of the moon as the candelabras make their way to lighting through the rest of the room. 4 beings come out of 4 mirrors ahead of you. Each of them covered with armor that looks like it's made of glass and mirrors itself. And they look confused. And they look at you, and they begin to speak in unison. You're not us. Why are you not us? If you're not us, then we will be you. And each of them, one by one, with a sound of cracking glass, contorts and turns into another version of each of you. I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Oh, hell no.
Do we get another badger as well? Is it me or the badger they turn into?
Oh, I have an advantage in initiatives.
Is my initiative still 0.1? Yeah, it is.
Good job, brother. I love that initiative advantage. Ooh, Grandma!
20, holy shit.
Oh, hey, I rolled a 20, so my roll is 20.1.
If there's one thing I like, it's fighting.
Feels like I've been waiting. Cracks knuckles.
I mean, I'm pretty
That's
sure
like
Bertha's gonna
grandma's
be
right
really
there.
excited to fight himself. About as excited as Zugzug would be to fight himself. Like, let's be real.
Grandma's just like, I did this last week in the Astral Sea.
I've never beat up a grandma. It's a fun day to try.
Don't worry once you start hearing the bones crack. That's natural.
All right.
Yes.
And Fia, your turn is first.
So
All right, don't let us
turn
down.
The music a little bit.
Yep, I'm already on it.
Thanks, sir.
I am going to look at myself, and right away I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. And I'm gonna go right for myself. No thoughts. Just go.
All right.
Head empty, blade
19.
ready.
A 19 does hit, and it takes 9 points of fire damage.
And
you
I'm
doing
gonna
anything
scream
else?
back. Yeah, I'm gonna scream back to the party. Whoever loses the most has to get loser tattooed to their chest.
As you say this, you hear your version. You see it begin to conjure. And you've ended your term, correct?
Mhm.
It begins to conjure Flame Blade. And it says the exact same thing. Whoever loses last has to get loser tattooed to their chest. And then it attacks you with Flame Blade.
I'm about to have so much fun.
That's
My
terrifying.
And does a 10 hit your armor class? It misses, though.
Nope.
Grandma, it is your turn.
No. Grandma thinks maybe we should not be attacking ourselves. And Grandma is also going to Why am I looking at Roll20? I chose all my spells in D&D Beyond.
Just to keep things moving, I'm going to say that you have 30 seconds more to decide, or you will lose your turn.
I guess Grandma is gonna threateningly wave her slipper at Fia's double.
As you do that, and you're ending your turn, yes?
It's an attack.
You're making... Then roll the attack, please.
Okay.
Also, is it a melee or a thrown attack?
It is a magical attack.
A magical attack.
It's kind of like a cantrip. Yeah, it's a psychic damage attack, and the target has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Fia, what is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier +0, 11.
It succeeds.
Alright, then it is just, nothing happened.
All right. And the mirrored version of Grandma does the exact same thing to the actual Fia. Fia, make a wisdom save. Brotha, you are up on deck next, so be ready with your turn. And Fia, you
Good
fail.
job. Wait, what? 17 fails?
It says there that it's a DC 18 wisdom save.
That's intelligence save. My wisdom is 16, I want to say.
Right there
Is
on
it?
it says DC 18.
DC
no damage
18.
wisdom
Oh,
save.
wisdom save, yeah. And yeah.
So what is the effect?
The effect is 3d10 worth of psychic damage.
Okay.
And that's a cantrip? What the fuck?
So that's 20. No, that's the wondrous chanclas of death that you said I could have.
Does that also affect me or just my double?
That affects only
That
you.
was you.
Because it's the
That was you
mirrored version
physically.
of Grandma doing that to you. So you take 20 points of psychic. And
So that
ends
happens?
that turn. Brotha, it is your turn.
Both of rage.
All right.
Both are very angry.
Okay.
Brotha movement 45. Brotha charge headlong at other Brotha.
Okay.
And Brotha smack with Maul.
Are we all just gonna kill each other?
What's your AC? When raging?
18.
Then you beat your AC.
Oh wait, does it change when raging? I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
mine does.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, the version of you takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I have a second action. I will follow it up with another swing.
All right, do second swing. And that hits. So the mirror version of you takes 21 points of bludgeoning damage. What's your HP?
185.
All right.
And then I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me just double check this. Fuck, there's so many things I can't read through. Not that one, not that one, not that one.
Does Frenzy give you an additional bonus action on attack?
Yes, that's what I was trying to see, but it gives me that level of exhaustion, so I don't think I want to do that just now. Okay, I will do those two for now.
All right.
Let me make sure. Yep, okay.
It like holds back and does 2 strikes.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I know what I missed. It's my feature for my race.
Okay.
My charge feature. I get an unarmed strike bonus action as an attack for charging more than 30 feet at it.
Okay. Then make that roll.
That's what I was missing. I was like, shit, I know there was something else I wanted to do with that. Oh, well, that one.
And that does not look like it meets your AC, so it does not hit.
So 2 swings with the maul and then tried to follow it up with a little bulk on the back end of it.
All right. So it takes 2 swings with a maul. First one does not seem to hit. The second one definitely does hit. What is the damage that you're rolling for it? Because the formula is looking kind of weird. Is it 2d6 plus 3?
Yes.
All right. So 2d6 plus 3. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Kill self. Win fight.
Is the mirror image also raging?
It is.
Add 3 as well. That's what that formula is. The
Okay.
2d6 plus 3 is...
So then you take an
strength
additional 3
bonus,
points from
and
the
then
rage, so it's 13
Yeah.
points.
Okay, did mine do that automatically?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that one does not seem to hit. And that is all. All right. Moira, it's your turn.
Seeing that everyone's self is attacking them, I'd rather not get hit, so I'm just gonna sit down and pull out my pipe and smoke monsters. So that me and my mirror self can sit down and have a smoke and make a couple little dragons in the smoke.
You sit down and begin to smoke, and then you see the mirror version of you sit down. It takes what looks like a mirror version of a match, lights it. You see a mirror version of a flame out of almost polygonal pieces of mirror, light it, and polygonal bits of smoke rise up from a mirrored pipe and then dissipate. Fia, it is your turn.
Nice.
I'm not going to take any mind to that. And I am going to ready my sword again.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, oh, you're so cool. You even have the same muffin with muscles as me. You're so cool. And then I'm going to whack myself again with the flame blade.
All right.
Fucking stud muffin. Oh my god.
Did you just get it?
No, I forgot. I forgot about it.
Yeah. We have
Does-
a muffin with muscles for stud muffin on our hand.
Does a 13 hit your AC?
No.
It misses.
Ugh, why are you so strong and beautiful?
Like, I love that I hate that I love you. Ah.
Is that
And then I'm gonna end my turn. I believe I do not have multi-attack, so
all right? It says the exact same nice things, and then attacks you and misses.
oh,
It
thank
ends
you.
its turn. Grandma, it is your turn. Brotha, you are on deck.
Oh, don't worry,
Grandma.
Brotha's ready.
Grandma feeling bad for what happened last time is going to do a little healing spell on Fia. a little cure wounds,
All right.
which I again don't have in multi. Here it is. First level druid. Did that work?
Doesn't look like. Oh,
Hey.
there we go. Looks like the
16.
range is touch, and you are currently 45 feet away from Fia.
Which one is she's the one with the horns?
Yes.
45 feet away.
They both have horns.
I mean, they both do. Yeah.
She's one of those ones. Okay.
How many times are you I'm seeing
30.
3 casts of it so far. What is happening?
Oh, is it? Why stop? I don't know. The extension. It's the first one. Ignore the second. The
Okay.
extension must have like continued clicking.
All right. So, I don't think you have 45 feet of movement.
30. Alright. So I'll move 30 feet, and can I do a hold action for when I get closer with the healing?
I'll say sure. And
Okay.
the mirror version of Grandma moves closer. And also holds an action. Brotha, it is your turn.
Oh, Brotha got a bonk.
All right. Bonk.
Brotha, good bonk.
As you hit, you and your mace, or your maul rather, crashes through the mirrored version of you, sending shattered glass everywhere.
Ha ha ha! Weak man. Knew not, Brotha.
And the mirrored version of Brotha is gone.
Nice.
Weak Brotha. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I was gonna follow that up with something even cooler, so that's fine. I'm done. Brotha's
right.
just laughing now. He's having a good time.
Ashley, or sorry, Moira, your turn. For some reason, that shows up as your name on the turn order.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know.
Oh, this also just
So,
got a
I
whole lot
still-
easier for the rest of you.
I still don't want to get hurt because, I'm me, and I'd rather not. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to slam it on the ground and see what happens.
You slam it on the ground. The mirror version of you slams on the ground. Nothing seems to happen.
I was hoping it would break a finger or something. I do
Alright.
get a second attack, though.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm going to pull out my tinker tools
Okay.
and start just making a little statue.
All right. As you start doing that, the mirror version of you starts doing the same thing, just out of bits of mirror that seem to be conjuring out of nowhere.
And then I'm going to yell, hey guys, whenever you kill mine, can you make sure not to kill that little statue?
Brotha crush.
The mirror version says the same thing. Does that end your turn?
And that's like, yeah.
Bia, you are up.
Mo, you coward! You're supposed to kill your other self. And I'm gonna turn over to mine and do Moonbeam.
Okay.
Hey, I know Moonbeam. I like that one. It's a good one.
Yeah. What is your con modifier, Fia?
My con is plus 113.
All right, so yours is +1.
13. So should I roll the hit? Yeah.
Yes. Wait, no, I think he just has to roll the save. Yeah.
Yep. And it
That's
fails
all
the save.
So
So
13
let me
radiant.
see. I need to see what the effects are. It takes
Wait.
13 radiant damage.
I'm gonna ask after the fight.
All right.
And
can-
while
What's your HP?
it
Max?
is max 93.
As you shoot this beam, the light seems to reflect within the being several times over until finally it explodes, shattering.
I'll I'll never fight someone as cool again. I'll never be able to live up to this again.
Anything else that you're doing for your turn?
I'm just gonna shout at Mo again. Hurry up!
Grandma, is your
don't.
turn.
Okay, great. Now can probably get within distance. Yeah,
Can.
to heal.
You can.
Okay. And let's try this again. Okay. So, cure wounds for real this time.
All right. Via, you get 12 hit points back. The mirrored version of Grandma goes to the glass shards of the remains of the mirror of Fia, casts the same, and nothing happens.
Womp, womp, womp.
Brotha, it is your turn.
Brotha goes to about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then Brotha charges. Takes one swing.
Oh
Takes
no.
two swing. Takes unarmed strike.
Oh my goodness. The unarmed strike did okay.
So, as you take your first swing, the statue that the mirrored Moira was making, you miss it completely and just smash the statue that it was making completely to like powder glass.
Oops.
Moira, what is your AC? Does an 11 or a 23 hit your AC? I'm guessing a 23 does. Does an 11 hit your AC?
11. No.
So after your second swing misses, you go to punch, and you punch it for 4 damage. And that ends your turn.
I forced you. I'm gonna make another one, don't worry.
Moira?
No, you're supposed to hit me, not the statue. So then I pull out my tinker tools and make another one.
As you are tinkering, each of you hears in the back of your mind a voice. What do you think she would say if she saw you doing this now? That's all you hear. Are you doing anything else, Moira?
I'm gonna say, who, my mother? I'm not fighting anyone.
And that's it for your turn? Fia, your turn? Fia? It's your turn.
I'm just gonna be astonished by Mo's behavior of not fighting. That's just completely doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to run over to her mirror image to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I am going to once again do Flame Blade and try and hit her.
All
Well,
right.
her mirror image.
Right. No worries. Does a 10 hit?
I don't think it does.
That's a no. And since I can't see
No,
the
I
rest of the
don't
spell, I don't know if there's anything that says that damage happens regardless, so. Do you have 2 attacks?
No, sorry, I was trying to link the spell.
Okay.
But I did not do it right. So no. If
Nope,
it doesn't
doesn't
hit,
say.
it doesn't do anything.
All right,
So,
Grandma, your
yep.
turn then.
Grandma is going to I try to have a conversation with myself.
All right, what do you say to yourself?
Do you remember that one time
one time
back in
Fillmore?
we were dating
We
that
were
young
dating
man. He
young
was
man.
about
He
this
was
high. He had this hair. And oh boy,
It's
it
just
was
saying the exact
fun
same
those
things to you
times.
right after you're saying it, and that's it.
It's the person
And that
really
takes
knows
up
how
your
to hold
turn.
a conversation.
Brotha, your turn.
Brother smash.
All right.
However many smash needed.
Moira, what's your max
I think
HP?
half the party is just like fucking around, and the other half is just like destroy.
My what?
Max HP?
98.
Brotha, as you start smashing down, the second hit caves in through the top of the mirrorling, shattering.
Weak small person. Well, not real small person. I don't hurt you yet.
And Brotha, does that end your turn?
Yeah, he's just laughing again. He's having a good time.
Moira, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run over and collect the little statue.
There is no remains of a little statue anymore. It's just all broken.
Oh, you killed my little statue too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made a second one. I pulled out Tinker Tools and made a second little statue.
It didn't get very far into making it, so it's just a couple of pieces of glass.
I'll take those,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right, Thea, your turn.
So I'm gonna look over and see Grandma talking to herself. So I'm gonna run over and just attack him. Excuse me, poison spray. So I'm gonna roll for that.
Grandma, what is your con save modifier?
Oh god, the worst. Just like Brot's.
God damn it.
Con save. Is it something that I roll for? Because it's just +1.
It's a +1 to it, is what you said you have?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. And it's a DC 13, so it fails.
Yay.
So roll the 1d12. Oh, you already
3d12.
did. Oh, you already did then.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
That's it
poison
then.
damage.
23. All right, so Mirrorling Grandma takes 23 points of poison damage.
Finally.
Yeah, you doing anything else?
Nope.
Grandma, it's your turn.
We were having such a lovely conversation.
Old lady, move!
I guess I should take a step back.
As you take a step back, Grandma also takes a step back.
Perfect.
Also, mind you, there is a table right here.
That's fine. I'll jump over it.
Okay. I'll need an athletics check when that happens.
That's fine.
Grandma, is that it for you?
Yes, that's it for Grandma.
All right, Brotha.
You know what's coming.
Roll the athletics checks, my
Grandma,
man.
Wait, hold on. It's
Or
20.
check,
Okay,
just
it's 30.
Grandma's
to charge
decided it
30
is
feet?
better to not do things.
I'm going to say in order for you to maintain the charge, you will need to succeed at a DC 13 athletics check to vault over the table
Okay.
and maintain your momentum.
Okay. I have to move at least 30 feet, so I have to take a step back first.
Alright.
Step back to here, I think.
All right.
I mean, the best line of sight should be 30 still. Nope. One more. There. All right.
All right.
Hey, up. No, I'll stop here.
Roll the athletics. Let's see.
Woohoo!
You succeed. You vault over the table. Continue your momentum. Make your hits. Grandma, what's your max HP?
70. No, wait. May have changed.
Does a 24, an 11, and a 23 hit your AC? I'm guessing the 24 and the 23 does.
You just need an 11 and above.
Okay, so the 11 goes to the defender. The 24 and
79
the
hit
23
points.
both hit. And as those two hit, you see that Mirroring Grandma is covered in cracks, but is not fractured.
It's covered in crack.
And that ends
She's that Florida
Bertha's turn.
grandma.
Moira, your turn.
I'm gonna look at Grandma, flash at yourself and go, maybe I'll make an attack.
Oh, if everyone else is doing it.
No, I might as well. Why not?
Oh yeah, Grandma's super squishy.
Yeah, I can tell. Moira, I am going to need an action soon, or we will have to move on to the next
I
person.
use my crossbow.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, since you have two of your allies in between, it will need to be at disadvantage given the angle you have right now.
Oh.
What do you mean? That's a
I didn't even
completely
realize
clear
that.
shot. Right through my legs.
So give me one more attack roll, whichever is the lower. And that does not hit. And instead, I'm going to say it goes. So while you're trying to aim two people in between, you're trying not to hit them. So you try to go for a difficult shot, and it just goes wild above them and misses all of them.
I look at Thea and go, I tried.
Are you doing anything
The
else?
first thing you do.
All right, Fia, it's your turn.
I mean, she did make those statues.
You're right, Grandma. How could I forgot statues? I am once again going to spray poison from my other hand, so a pow, and then the other one, and
Alright.
at Grandma. Well, fake Grandma.
Fake Grandma.
I mean, real grandma too. Yeah, A or B, whatever.
What did real Grandma do? Real Grandma did a lot.
And Grandma succeeds
Wow.
the save.
Wow.
I was too busy making fun of Mo.
Horn lady need fight better. You get tattoo.
At least I'm fighting.
Does that end your turn, Fia?
Yeah.
Grandma, it's your turn.
Oh, hey. I don't want another slipper incident. I'm gonna say... Where's my mouse? I try to hit Mirror Grandma with a ray of frost. See how well that goes off.
All right. If you could link the spell for me, please.
It's in D&D Beyond. Let me... Display in VTT? There we go.
All right. So that does hit, and with 13 points of damage, you see the mirroring version of you begin to freeze, and then the cracks with the temperature difference now affecting, going quickly from warm to cold, shatters and falls apart. And
Bones can't stand the cold. Pretty brittle.
And with that, everything returns to normal. And you see,
Yay!
each of you see something on the table that wasn't there before. A dagger with carmine jewels inlaid on an onyx handle.
I grab it real quick.
All right. Moira, you have obtained the dagger, the blood letter opener.
Oh,
I can open so many letters with this.
that thing.
Does Brotha have mirrored versions of the weapons I've had? Mirror Brotha?
Mirrored Brotha and everything, mirrored versions of all of your characters and everything that he had are all broken.
But I wanted a mirrored version of my maw.
And the rest of you each find in your inventory now an additional 50 gold and, and a greater potion of healing.
Please.
And as Moira takes the dagger, you find yourselves back in the tavern. And you see a familiar face that was previously in the corner, standing behind the bar. Cleaning a mug.
Skeleton guy?
Nope. The masked person that was in the
Know
corner
you.
telling a story. He looks up and sees you all enter in.
Huh.
And Moira, he looks at you. You took it, didn't you?
You already know. Here, you want a copy of the book you're in? And
I
I
know the
show the
story all
book.
too well.
Okay.
But thanks.
I
Kind
think
of.
you did then.
I know the story's supposed to go that you get it, but kind of wish you'd left it behind.
I don't like leaving things behind. Here's a piece of glass.
I know. Anyways, can I get you all anything? Or is it another door for you?
Maybe Grandma can sit and take a second and
I'm gonna
Let's
drink the
just-
potion really quick.
chill for a bit.
How much does a greater healing potion do?
Let me pull it up for you if my mouse would just show up on my screen.
It does 44 plus 4 hit points when you drink this potion. And I want to say there's... How do we do potions? It's like more than one use in one potion, right? Or is it one potion, one use?
I'm going to say for these potions, you have 2 uses.
4d4 plus 4?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to add 4 to this. Okay, that's back up to full health. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna see him chugging his potion and also start chugging mine.
All right.
Next door.
Fia starts chugging in faster. She's like, "Oh, motherfucker!"
I'm gonna say I'm
Get in there. Get in there.
Grandma was gonna cook something for everyone, but we can go.
Old lady, door.
Oh, go. Let's go then, I guess.
I carry if you know walk.
Oh, I'll fly up there. Don't worry.
I ride Morpheus.
Oh, it's just gonna take me that far anymore.
Best of luck to you all in your next door.
Oh, thank you,
Mhm.
kind sir.
I call whatever we get this time.
Can I have a piece of to
Is
the
this just a dude
tavern
talking
there
to
to
himself?
go? To throw some candy at me or
Yes.
something?
I'm not gonna give it away. Sorry.
All
Who
right.
has the key for this key? Or no, but these aren't keys doors. These are
Yep,
just
no
doors.
keys needed.
Doors.
All
Who
right.
has all the
Open it like
keys, Mo?
this one.
Do we still have everything from the last place other than, like... Yeah.
The
Do we still
shield
have everything?
remains. The keys remain. The dog treats remain. But the keys, you don't know if it'll do anything to open up anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's certainly fascinating. Hold on to these. Maybe it'll come useful later.
As you open the
And the-
door,
Make them into other keys.
as you open the door, you find yourself in a regular room that then shifts into a new area.
This needs
Oh.
stop.
Uh-oh.
Do we become Targaryen?
I forgot to put them in.
I say, where the fuck are we?
Yeah,
This is beautiful
I was like-
music.
I was like, I knew I forgot something.
This needs
Is this
stop.
a tavern,
Both
bro?
no
I
like
don't
moving.
understand.
That's our most experienced DM right there, everybody.
Yeah, that's so smart. I've been busy, okay?
You've been busy. I've
Anyways.
been busy.
I know, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Winter. That was fun.
Yes, everybody,
You could
round of applause for
Turn
winner.
order windows in my way. Get out of the way.
I
Grandma,
tried
we
to.
should
Yay.
dance.
Good job, sweetie.
Thank you. I hope you all.
Sorry we ruined your puzzle because we're dumb.
No, it's all good.
I'm sorry.
I hope you all enjoyed it. That's the important thing. As long as you enjoy.
I'm not good at solving puzzles under pressure normally.
It was a
I
good
am. I'm just trying Brotha.
Alright. So
My
as you guys
character's
enter this,
illiterate.
This is lovely music.
Anyways,
Alright,
anyways,
give it over.
I'm sorry. Are you running this or am I? Thank you. As we're getting into this, so you find yourselves inside of a ballroom. You see a myriad of people, different creeds, races, genders, some you're not quite aware of, are all watching a play being acted out. Two combatants sitting in the center of a room, facing what seems to be a purple and green dragon. As a goblinoid figure sits on stage and plays this cacophony of music by himself. You hear, as the music dies slightly, from our benefactor, he goes, "Welcome. Today, we are playing a game called Guess Who. The first person to figure out who our mysterious benefactor is wins. You may ask everybody one question and one question alone. Good luck." And the music raises again as the play continues. And this man joins the rest of the party.
How obvious is it that it is a play that's going on right now?
It's
To,
pretty
to
obvious.
somebody stupid.
To somebody stupid, it looks like they're fighting.
Fair enough. Brother, fight!
Oh no. Oh no.
As you attempt to make your way onto the play area, you find yourself stopped by an invisible wall.
Right here.
Yay, it's stupid proof.
I'm gonna try swinging my maul at it, break through. You know.
As you swing your maul, it actually reflects, and a butler shows up at your side. Excuse me, sir. I need your weapons. No weapons allowed here.
You no touch, brother.
Not touching you, sir. Just your weapon.
You will not.
He just easily, 2 fingers, grabs the maul from your hand and puts it in an imaginary pocket.
Hey!
Thank you, sir. And then walks away.
Mm.
What would you guys like to do?
Bertha's seething.
That's fair.
So can we only talk to each person at one time, or can we go have a whole conversation?
So, I mean, you can have a conversation, but you can only ask one question pertaining to who the benefactor is.
Oh, okay. Are there any other gnomes throughout?
The only gnome there is actually, he doesn't look quite like a gnome, but he is this guy right here.
I'm gonna go hang out with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, what clan are you from?
Clan, madam?
Aren't you a gnome?
Yes.
We all have clans, right?
No.
Oh. Okay. So what's your full name?
Got him.
My name is Inconsequential. I am here to serve.
Hi,
That's a
Inconsequential.
fantastic name.
I'm Mo. Badger Mo.
Intriguing.
How did you
May I
get
help
here?
you? He tries to offer you one of the cupcakes on his tray.
Ooh. I take one and I say, so, who's your boss?
It is a gentleman that is in this room.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the cupcake.
What's this person?
He's a human, but he looks like he's had one too many. Very swirly individual.
Who you?
Name's Bulb. How can I help?
What doing here?
Drinking, obviously, as he tips his glass to his lips.
Why can't I fight? Gesturing over to the...
That's a play, my sir, but it's not an actual fight. As you see, the dragon lazily lurch towards the knight as he lazily deflects the blow. To your trained eye, you could tell that these are very theatrical now that you're closer.
Hmm. Okay. Who do this?
Well, as our benefactor.
Where?
He is somewhere in the dining area.
Why you no say?
He does not respond.
I asked you question.
He looks up at you, and as he goes to respond, no words come from his lips. But you see his mouth moving.
I don't know if Brotha can really comprehend that.
This music in the background is just so perfect.
Rotha has an existential crisis.
Malice and I worked hard to pick these.
Yeah, they did great.
Yeah, I got nothing for now. You can go on to somebody else.
All right.
Brotha's just a...
He's just
Grandma
raging on
or
Malice, Lisa.
Fia?
Grandma's going to look around at the hors d'oeuvres and fare being served.
From what you can tell by the servants that are running around, some have cupcakes, some have morsels of cheese and crackers. You see one of them happening to be cleaning around an area that looks like it has already had a spill. And the gentleman that took the mall from Brotha, is talking currently to a knight who is refusing to hand over his weapon as well.
Interesting. Brotha is the secret benefactor. Grandma is going to go to. Said there's someone mopping up a spill.
Yep, she's over here.
Grandma's gonna go over there and be like, "Oh, would you like some help, dearie?" And use her prestidigitation to clean the puddle up. And spill up.
As you do so, she says something in a language that you are not familiar with. And kind of bows and then moves on to the next spill area.
I feel like I've just been snubbed.
She said it with a smile, if that helps.
Sorry, y'all.
And I
would
try
mute
to-
for the coughing. If I mute for the coughing, you stop hearing the music and everything.
What?
Said I would try to mute for the coughing, but if I do that, you stop hearing the music and everything. So, sorry.
No. I'm gonna cast comprehend languages so that at least I can understand what she's saying. That's how that works.
Seeing how she would have already said it by the time you would have casted this, you would not be listening it,
okay.
but you will now be able to hear more languages now.
Okay. I think after that, Grandma's gonna take a second to rest at a table and just keep her big, fairy ears open.
Alright.
See if she can hear anything about benefactors and...
Okay. Fia.
You're muted.
Sorry. I am going to... I used to play a game like this all the time when I was a kid. Guess who? So I know it's a dude. Because we keep saying he. Now I'm just gonna keep asking questions. What color hair does he have?
You get one question.
To each person, right?
Who are
Did
you
you
asking
first?
that?
This guy with the white hair.
Also, quick
I'm
question.
next.
Was it each of us get to ask each person a question, or each person gets to be only asked one question?
Like each individual here only gets to be asked one question.
So it doesn't matter who it comes from. They only
Yeah.
get one. Okay.
Yeah. This is for you guys as a group, just to give a little away a little bit.
I could feel.
Yeah, it's pretty much you to come to a group decision by collecting information. But you're asking this guy right here?
Yes, the one in the white hair, the elf next to me.
It says he has silvery hair.
The benefactor has silver hair. Well, there's only one of you with silver hair. So you're the benefactor.
I am not the benefactor.
You wearing a hat?
And oh wait, there's a few more with silver hair, sorry. Can I look around and just kind of point out which ones have silver hair around the room?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah.
I love that you would want to do that. You could roll for it. Sure.
I mean, people are moving, things are going on. I'm not just gonna give it to you.
Hey.
Oh, I'll give it to you, Dad.
I
Oh,
rolled it.
I'm sorry.
Eh.
Okay. With the movement going on, you can't tell if some of them have silver hair, if silver hair could be fur. But there's people constantly moving from table to table,
Yeah.
so you cannot pinpoint exactly who has what.
I'm gonna
Yes, grandma has white hair.
I'm gonna kind of look around for my party members and whoever can hear me. I think Mo is pretty close. And be like, male, silver hair. Male, silver hair. I'm so good at guess who. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Who wants to go next now?
Who hasn't had a turn still in a bit?
Technically, if we were going by the current question order, it'd be Mo, then you, Grandma, Fia. So if you want, I can put that up as a turn order.
Yeah, let's just do that since this is like a sort of initiative-ish thing.
So is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, silver hair dude. Let's see.
Before you ask your next question, you notice that a lot of the people have now got up and moved tables.
I'm gonna sit down at this table by the stage and say, wow, people don't like to sit still here, do they?
It is a event for those that are of import.
Not import. What are they importing?
No, not importing.
No. Trying to make a
Of
joke.
importance.
Ah. Well, you know, where I come from, I'm kind of important.
Oh. And where was that?
I'm from the wood in a land far, far away from here.
Sounds like a ragtag event.
It's the Badgerback clan. I'm sure you've never heard of it, but, you know, the gnomes were pretty cool.
The finest of gnomes.
The finest of gnomes. This is my badger, Mo. Do you mind if I smoke?
Do as you wish.
I pull out my pipe and say, what animal do you want to see?
One that goes away.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my pipe that makes the animal shapes in the smoke, and I'm gonna do a dragon with it. Say, look, it's like those on stage. This is cool. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Lord Garian.
Lord Darian. What do you do?
I am the head of the Royal Elven Line.
Ooh. What kind of an elf are you?
Why must you ask so many questions of me?
Honestly, I'm trying to find a benefactor here.
You're looking at the wrong tree.
Can you turn into a tree? I know elves can do some weird things. Are you one of those?
I'm sorry, it kind of like got low on me. What'd you ask?
Oh, sorry. I know elves can do some weird things. Are you one of those that can turn into trees?
He looks at you with not only disgust but confusion at the same time. It's a discussion, if you will.
Alright, tell you what. If you can point me to where the benefactor is or give me a really good hint, I'll leave you alone and never talk to you again.
He is one of the few people that still have their weapons.
Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Good day. I tell Fia he's got a weapon.
Hmm.
I guess that ends my turn of questioning.
Rotha.
Did the person who was here move? This dude?
No, he's still sitting there lazily drinking his alcohol.
Okay. Since he's not going to talk to me anymore. Who are you?
Why, I'm part of the Merchants Guild. How can I help you, good sir? Are you looking for a new weapon? I seen that butler take from you.
Brotha-like weapon. What have?
I have a lot of things. Swords, clubs, maybe an axe or two.
You
All of
have
it-
big hammer? Brotha-like big hammer. That's what butler take.
Of course. But it's going to cost you.
What cost?
He pulls it out and kind of has it under the table hidden from sight. He goes, "This will cost you 40 gold."
What is it?
It's a great one.
Oh.
And we did just get 50 gold from.
Yep, we sure did. So yep, he gets it.
You see him.
He
roll
tried. You
inside.
guys like. I was gonna say. I also might want to try to roll to like keep it out of sight of the butler.
And you'll also need to give me sleight of hand,
Okay, so insight first.
please.
Nope.
Oh, even better.
No.
Sleight of hand
Hey.
works though.
Just kind of slides the Great Maul up my half plate.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
I finished
my.
that sentence correct.
As you go to do that, you feel the Great Maul feels almost like not like a good solid set of wood. But you
You
can't
give
tell.
cheap weapon? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that insight check was for.
Yeah.
Got it.
The merchant looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes. It's such a great time dealing with you. Anything else I can help with? I trade information for gold as well."
Who do this?
He sticks a finger and goes, you can't ask the same as question. I can't give you that answer.
That hurt. That hurt Brotha's head.
Sorry.
I'll just go ahead and pass for now.
Okay. Grandma.
So Grandma has been sitting and listening since she cast Comprehend Languages. Maybe a little... I guess it would be investigation or perception for listening around and just, like, listening in on conversations.
Are you trying to be deceptive while doing so? Or, like, are you trying to eavesdrop without being seen?
Yeah, she's just blending in with the... She's just a little old lady sitting at a table being unsuspicious.
Fair enough. Give me investigation for listening in and to see how well you're hiding it. Give me, oh my god, okay.
I didn't even see what happened.
It's a natural 20.
jeez.
Yeah, and then give me a, stealth.
Let's see how inconspicuous the grandma is.
Yeah.
God. Dex rolls are her worst.
Oh,
Apparently Grandma's on it for this.
This is what she's good at, sitting still and acting aloof.
So
To say if she failed that, she just stares intently at whoever she's
Yeah.
listening to.
She has a crochet pattern. She's just like...
So as you're sitting at this table, a man joins the djinn as well as this Eladrin woman sitting here. And you hear them speaking in primordial to each other about how the gala is doing. And this and the other. I need you to do one more check for me. I need you to do an Arcana check.
Oh, I roll all Arcana checks with advantage.
I was gonna say I'm gonna laugh if this one fails.
Yeah.
I guess 17.
Shit, I don't have him on this one. Hold on.
When you roll with advantage, you take the higher roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because of her amazing awakened spell book. Or her grandma's recipe book.
Just give me just a second.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. With
What
your
is that?
investigation, you'll find out. With the investigation, being that it's a nat 20, you start to realize that somebody at this table happens to be the benefactor. But as you go to say something about it, you find that you can't say a word. You've been hit with silence.
Oh! Darn it! Can't do a counter spell?
That's why I had you roll the Arcana to see if you could check, or you could see his magic coming.
Okay. That is a high roll. This benefactor is powerful.
Yeah.
Dang. Did I see? So I saw who it was, though. I just couldn't say anything.
You don't know. You didn't see who it was. You know that it's somebody at the table. You don't know which one. However, you cannot tell anybody because you've been hit with silence.
Darn. Okay. My big old grandma eyes get even bigger, like...
Alright. Fia.
So I'm gonna still mutter to myself, male, silver hair, weapon, Male, silver hair, weapons. So I'm gonna go over here to this table because I noticed there's 2 people with silver hair. And I am going to ask, I don't know how you guys do that green circle, so I'm sorry.
You're gonna
Press
yeah,
and
click
hold.
and hold.
I'm gonna hold. Okay, so I'm going to ask this individual, what, the benefactor, elf, halfling, human, gnome, what race is he?
That would be cheating, but I can tell you he is definitely one of the older races.
Okay.
Old.
And I want to.
Okay, no.
Mia has like this
I
little
can't
notepad, and she's like writing those notes. Because this is a competition. Would you say like old race? So is the benefactor old?
He's an old racist.
Old race.
You see her moving her lips, and no response actually comes from them.
Am I allowed to ask this person the same question?
You can, yeah.
Are they old or young?
Well, his age is hard to tell. He's been alive longer than most, but longer than those of his race.
So probably an elf. Probably an elf. And I write it. And then I kind of look around to see if I can see any of my party members. Should I roll for perception or just kind of pick one?
If you're looking for your other party members, you can see
Say, I'm pretty
clearly.
close by.
Yeah, it's like you can clearly see Brotha.
He's like 6.5 feet standing above this dude.
Yeah, you can clearly see him. You can't see Grandma where she's at in comparison to you. And Mo, you could probably pick out her red hair. But she's too far away to yell.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna kind of look over at Brotha, decide that's not really worth my time, and go
Jesus,
over here.
alright.
Sorry, Brotha.
Holy shit!
And then my turn.
Just out here catching strays because he's not smart.
I don't think, this is a competition. I'm here to win. I know we're kind of working together. I think we are working together, but at this time, that's not working.
Everything's a competition.
Well, not
for
anymore.
people.
We're not working together. Burn bridges.
Brother about to start fucking shit up now.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I didn't say we were friends. I'm just gonna go over to this table with all the animals, and then I'll end my turn.
Mo, back to you.
I didn't even notice the table full of animals. Why didn't I go there?
Table full of animals?
Also, remember all the spells that you cast in that last encounter? Make sure you have those spell slots still checked. You have not slept yet.
Don't worry.
Select spell slots. Shit, what did I just press? Does D&D Beyond...
If you
Oh, good. It
them and D&D Beyond, it tracks.
tracks them in D&D. Okay, that's what I've been using.
I'm just gonna kind of walk around and look for white hair, weapons. I'm gonna go sit at this table because this guy looks kind of important.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the table and say, "Hey,
Hello, another question asker.
I'm mostly just here to listen.
Oh,
Please
Well.
continue your conversation. I have my pipe out. This can do some pretty cool things if you want a second show other than this show that's going on behind us."
As you say that, you see a good portion of the crowd over here is wild as flames come out of the dragon's mouth, reflecting off the glass up towards the ceiling in a curl. As it comes back down, the player, if you will, has somehow shielded against it, though no one can quite tell how.
Ooh. Who's that guy? Or person? I can't tell.
These two continue to have a conversation about a battle they were having as enemies, but now have turned friends since coming to this area.
Aww. That for them. I'm gonna ask one of the waiters for a drink.
The lady comes around and offers you a variety of wines as well as some brandy.
Ooh. Can I have a glass of brandy?
She pours it for you and speaks in a language that you do not understand.
What language is it?
It is Gaelic.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So
You right.
she's
No,
no, it's a good question to ask. But she says something in Gaelic and hands you the glass, and then continues to distribute drinks around by flipping to the
Thank
table
you.
behind you.
I'm gonna look at that table and to this person. I'm gonna say, what kind of spell was that? That was really cool.
It says spell.
I mean, you shielded off some fire without having a shield, so I could assume it's a spell.
Ma'am, I am here to enjoy the play. I'm not in it.
Man, this is a Wendy.
You held up your arm and it displayed some flame, so, you know, I assume.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Man, this is Wendy's.
I'm gonna go get some
If it
water or something.
wasn't-
I'll be right back.
I'll go mind my own.
Okay.
Then I go back to making dragons out of the smoke of my pipe
Okay. Is that it for you?
and just keep listening to what everyone's saying around me.
Brota.
Having spent the past minute just confused, he's very upset now. You tell Brotha who do this. To this guy.
Again, the man, he goes, Sir, I cannot tell you who it is. I can only give you a hint.
You give hint.
Fine. Since you're going to be nondescript about it, I will take 20 gold coins in order to give you a hint.
You will take no gold coins and you will give a hint.
If you're trying to intimidate him, go ahead. God damn it.
Please.
Oh no, are you fucking kidding me? You both roll.
Good one with these rolls, man.
You know, I was gonna give you something, and then that happened. I am sorry, not sorry.
You know what? Fuck you.
Give him something, but then equally give him. Take it back.
He goes, okay. You want a hint? Fine. The man's ass is made of clouds.
Add it to the notes.
Ass clouds, got it.
Again, Brotha is just really confused at that. You may go on.
Okay, I was like, anything else, brother? Grandma.
I taste blood.
I'm sorry.
Is that in character?
You may.
Can I speak now? How long is the silence for?
You may attempt to break the spell, but remember, you've got to break a new Arcana check.
Can I just... Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Come on, roll! Advantage.
25.
There you go.
I was
Is
like,
that
I can't
the
get that lucky
third
twice in a
nat
row.
20?
Another. Oh, Jesus.
Mark it on the board.
24 though, I just barely broke it, right?
Yeah, you barely broke it. As you are now finding out that you are able to speak again, the table has moved.
Darn. I need to figure out. They've all split up to those 3 tables. Where can I roll? Can I try to remember the 3 people who were sitting at the table?
You can definitely attempt a history check.
Oh no, hang on. I still have advantage. I don't get advantage on history. Not bad. Okay, try to remember, Grandma. Come on. Use your old brain. Alright, well, the 3 people sitting at the table.
You remember that there was a djinn, an Eladrin woman, and an Eladrin man.
And, would you say Grandma has been able to hear all the other conversations going on? Or is there, like, a distance limit?
I mean, anything close you were able to hear, sure. But because of the din of conversation, the music playing, the play going on, trying to hear anything outside of this table, and this table. And you can barely hear the bear speaking.
The bear is speaking.
Yeah. But anything outside of that, no.
Alright, where did the djinn go? Oh, he's right there. The guy who clearly looked like a djinn. Therapist?
Therapist. He's having a group meeting.
Oh my god, I hope it's the therapist. Is that all of Healy's animals?
No, but it's funny.
Where did the Eladrin male go? Does he have silver hair?
He does.
Alright, Granny's gonna sit at the table. Oh, young whippersnapper. Young man, how are you today? What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Donovan.
Jonathan?
Sure. He says with a smile. You may roll an insight against his deception.
Okay. So, not bad.
You can tell that it's definitely not the right name.
It was Donovan, right?
That's the name he's given you, yes.
Oh, thank you, young sir. Does that count as my one question for you?
If you have to ask, you already know.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Can I cast a spell?
Hmm?
I would like to cast my special spell. Where is it? I always have trouble finding it. List. There it is. Legend lore. So I think Grandma will attempt to name Donovan if that is his real name. And like, is this young man Donovan? What is his background story? I get one use for long rest.
I feel like an asshole, but when you cast this legend lore on the name Donovan,
Oh god, no. All the Donovans.
you get no pings on any lore that happens to be on that name.
Legendary Donovans.
Nope. I did warn you
Oh!
that the name that
Yeah.
he had given you was not his actual name.
Yeah.
So when you asked for that, your legendary lore does not bring up anything.
That's okay. There's always a chance that that happens with legendary lore. So we know that his name is not Donovan.
Congrats, Grandma. You did it.
Good job, Grandma.
Put it in the
I
notepad.
know
Excellent
who
use
it
of a
is.
spell to confirm what you got with an insight roll.
I know who it is. I know. I saw them. And it's not Donovan.
Not Don.
Oh,
you-
thank you,
Are
young
you
man.
shouting this?
Yes,
I'm assuming trying to get this information to your friends.
yeah.
As you
Put
do
it in the
this,
notepad.
you hear everybody around your table. Like, let me get a ruler out. Yeah, pretty much like these tables right here. As you say that, everybody stops for a minute, looks at you, laughs, and goes back to their conversation.
Laughter's the best medicine, you know. I'm glad everyone could have a good time tonight. Shake it off, Grandma.
Fia,
And the music starts back up.
Hearing Grandma yell about it not being Donovan, I'm going to add it to my notepad, not Don. Go
Okay.
over to her. Can I use perception to see if not Donovan has a weapon?
you may indeed do that. It's gonna be a hard
Taking a
DC though.
while.
If I click on this.
Hopefully not.
Okay, good.
You casting another legend lore?
Oh, it did pop up again. Sorry, ignore that. I was trying to get it to use the spell slot in D&D Beyond.
So I got a 11 for perception.
You go to look, and as you start looking his way for weapons and things like that, he blows smoke from his pipe towards you, obscuring your vision of any kind of weapon.
That's cheating!
Suspicious.
Granny, do you want to do your insight again to see if you could tell if that was intentional or not? Since you would be the only
Yeah.
other person to look.
Granny's eyeball squinting through her giant spectacles. Again, I see what you're doing there, young man.
You could definitely tell.
Suspicious. Suspicious. And you make fun shapes with your smoke, though. Now that's the real question.
That will prove if you're the benefactor.
He goes,
Yes.
No, ladies. Unfortunately, this is all I can do. If you
Has he
would like,
answered a question?
he has. But if you want to see if that's all he can do, that's his deception. Insight to beat it.
Or just via?
No, both. He answered both of you. You can both roll.
Sorry, it takes it. Oh.
Oof.
Oh, Granny, you
Wild
can.
grandma.
Granny, you kind of believe that he could do more, but you're not completely 1000% sure because you don't know him that well. Fia, however, you believe that this man can only just blow smoke in people's faces like a rude asshole.
Note, this man
Same.
can do nothing but be rude. And I write that on my notepad. So I'm gonna ask this guy, who's also at the table. What is the benefactor wearing? What color?
The man's lips move, and yet no words come.
Mmm.
Forget who asked him a question.
Damn you, brother! Brother!
You decided to ignore Brotha, so he's just walking around talking to people.
All of the questions are going to be used up.
I'm going to look over to Grandma. I haven't asked the green one anything. What should we ask her?
What is the first letter of your name, of the benefactor's name?
Who are you asking this question of?
The green person next to me, next to Grandma.
The person, they do not have a known gender, looks at you and says, I cannot give you that hint. You may ask me another.
What is the benefactor's... Oh, no. Oh, that's probably the same thing then. What? Does the benefactor... something with which to smoke with?
He looks at you as confused as I am right now.
Are you asking if he uses a pipe, bowl? What are you asking?
Yeah.
He uses a
Does he
ball.
does the benefactor use smoking paraphernalia?
Terrible way to waste a question. But it answers, I guess.
Oh.
Both look at the man again.
Grandma's not the best at questions, dearie. Maybe we should stick that to you and your job. We should also find Barotha and probably stop him as well.
My Guess Who style has worked.
Wait, I have something special. Something that grandmas can do. We could do a do-over on a question, perhaps.
You gonna hit him with your chocolate?
My chocolate? No, Grandma can't have chocolate anymore, dearie. Ah, shoot. Hang on, my D&D Beyond just, like, failed. Wait, oh no! Much like Grandma's brain. Please.
While Grandma's figuring that out, I'm gonna look at the guy who... And I'm gonna kind of not shove it in his face, but show him my notepad. Because he's the one who matches all the descriptors, so... Then I'm gonna give him a...
Some grannies have this special ability.
Okay, before you cast that, Fia, you're shoving the notepad in this gentleman's face. What are you trying to say?
Oh, I'm giving him the... I know you look like this.
He looks at you, he goes... Just shrugs his shoulder, he goes... I don't know what you want from me, ma'am.
I would like to point out that it's like old. Like it's very...
He's like... So like, he looks at the notes and sees how they're scribbled, he goes... Are you trying to write something here? Because, I don't know if you could read, but I sure can't read this.
Yeah, I actually have no comeback to that.
Fia can't read either, right? She can only write?
Yeah.
Appropriate, you fight like a cow.
I'm cuter than you, so...
Let Grandma see. Maybe Grandma can read it for you. Hang on. I'll just read it out loud. Give me notes. Home over. Let's see. Old. Male. Wheaten. Weapon. Silver hair. Okay. These are the notes. Do you understand this now, young man?
I do. But if I am a young man, then I cannot be old.
Oh, you're just younger than me. It doesn't mean you ain't old, son.
If you say so.
Damn, that's such a grandma thing to say.
Yeah, no shit. That was great.
Even had like that bite to it. Oh yeah, come on. Okay.
I was channeling my own grandmother.
To win, do we need to know the benefactor's name or just point to him?
Just gotta point him out.
Oh.
To who?
It's him!
And as you do that, the music stops. He goes, good. You've won. It's a nice little game we played. And as he flourishes his cape around him, he disappears from in front of you and pops up on the stage. Upon doing so, everybody that was here disappears.